Hey folks, I've been gone a minute. We're trying to get voice attack going here. It is being persnickety. It doesn't want to find my keybinds. It's looking in the wrong damn place. Nope, no music for you. Go away, musics. Alright. No, that is not where Star Citizen is. Star Citizen is on F drive, and it is in a folder called Games.
Phenomenal cosmic power!
Yay, now you're finally looking in the right fucking place. There you go. Apply. Yay! Why does it not like the speech is currently reporting no signal, low input? Well, you should be working now. Testing.
I can hear you.
Oh, you're working now, bitch. Okay. Yay, we're there. Awesome. We're going to load into Hotfix. We're going to join in on Bindi, who is streaming, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Not right now, but is streaming these days. Cosmic, how the fuck are you? Kitten time. Absolutely, it is kitten time. And she is here. She's not a kitten, but she is here. Where is she? I'll have to adjust the camera. Hold on and give me a second here.
I sees the kitty.
There you go. They like to jump around and play and wrestle, and sometimes they fuck with the camera when they do that. Okay, so let's join in on Bender over. There she is. We shall invite him to the party. He said he's on a low pop server. So we shall join him. Daring Cold.
We would be honored.
I have to say I am loving the names instead of numbers. Well, I know they still have numbers, but I'm loving the use of names.
I wonder how they're coming up with these names, because some of them are just fabulous.
I think they're using. I think they have a dictionary program and just randomly picking them out of the dictionary.
I was on Naughty Galaxy the other day, and it was
Ooh.
naughty.
Nice. I think they're using the dictionary program. They're just randomly picking like adverbs and then nouns.
Oh my god, Bendy, you gotta see this.
Okay, so let's do this. First off, we're going to take chat off the fucking screen. Now we're going to go in the Discord and we're going to share our screen. Applications. Going to share Star Citizen. There we go. Now we can see. And we need to figure out where the fuck we are.
Bendy, we're having a sit down in Everest.
I'm not doing a sit down. Why even load into the fucking game if I'm going to sit there on the floor?
Nah, we're not. I'm not gonna stay here. Just buddy.
This week has sucked ass. I am not going to load into a game and like, Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
People here on the dead server. Everyone's at Everest.
Fine by me. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. I'm going to go find rocks and grief them.
Yeah, I'm
Skeet, how the hell are you?
going over to.
I'm in Arc L4, which means my mole is probably here. Let me see. I need to grab a... I need to go to the refinery, grab a backpacker, and some gadgets. Probably some drinks.
By the way, when you get a chance.
Here we go. Everything looking... Yep, everything's good. Now...
We've been noticing leaks in process.
Wow, that's loud. Holy crap. Okay. This baby keeps you tired? Oh, I'll bet, Skeet. I'll bet. As they get a little older, the first month or two is a little hard. Why are you up here, Pagan? Oh, because you probably have a refinery order. The first month or two, they're awake every few hours. They get hungry. And then, they'll start sleeping more as their tummy develops and they get where they can take more food. After a certain point, you'll be able to start putting cereal in the formula, and it'll last in their tummy longer, because right now all they can take is liquids. So it's going to run right through their system faster, and they're going to get more hungry. Eventually, they'll be able to take more heavier liquids and foods in their tummy, and it'll last longer, and they'll sleep longer and longer. So it gets better, buddy. It does. It really does.
Yeah, depending on your kid, like, you're going to be waiting for them to take food so they sleep longer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every couple hours, my daughter had me up and went and fed.
Mm-hmm.
Once
Wow,
I
they
was
don't have
putting
a...
cereal in, she was getting, 4 or 5 hours sleep in. I was like, yay.
They don't have any wave shift here, so I'm just going to wait on these gadgets for now. I'll get them later. Oh, do I have any... Do I have anything in my backpack? I have a couple of drink bottles, so we're fine there. I'll have to get some gadgets later.
Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
It's my great-grandson's first birthday today. Unfortunately, not able to go. We've got this thing for work I've got to do this afternoon, so not able to make it.
FaceTime their lunch break.
Yeah, she's going to record the event for me so I can watch it later. First birthday!
For the 27 long months of subscribing Moonraker 113, again
Thanks,
and
Moon.
again until the end of time.
I appreciate you, Moon. I do. You goofy bastard. Hopefully your interwebs comes back and works for you.
Computer came back up. That's what happened. Is I was on the phone next thing I know, computer came online and it shoved me back up into general voice.
Nice.
You down for quant, or are you going to stick with the other goods?
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Alright, so I'm going to head to Ida then.
Are the ships getting destroyed by elevators still, or is that bug been
Yes.
fixed? They are?
I don't know about
Yes.
on...
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had it happen too many times to me with my Valkyrie.
Okay, so we're going to do the quick trick of spawn and store and then run to the elevator.
Shit, even that's been destroying my ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Had that
system.
happen when I've done that.
Oh, it says claim. Oh, it's at Arkel 1. Wait. Then what the fuck do I have here? Was I in a golem? I was in a golem. Oh.
Yeah, you were checking out the golem last time, I think.
Okay, then I'll take the golem to Arkel 1 and grab them all there. Okay.
You didn't like it.
No, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of the golem. I'm not.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, well, it's not for everyone.
Oh,
Cosmic. 5 of 50 of the Polaris bits. Eventually I'll move on and try the new stuff. What do you need for your Polari? Are you doing Quantanium for your Polari, Cosmic? Is that what you're doing?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
I suppose I could claim the mole and get it here. I just don't remember what the claim timer is for the mole.
It's like 8 minutes.
I wonder if it'd be worth it just to go ahead and claim it and get it here. No, it'll be faster to fly over to Arkel 1 and get it. It'd be faster to fly over there and get it. Retrieve!
Please visit us again.
Column retrieve. So, Moon, are you planning on keeping your golem?
I'd say he probably will. He loves that little thing.
Because if he is
So what?
before... What?
Sorry, you ask me something?
I did. Are you planning on keeping the golem, or are you just fucking around with it?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am keeping my golem.
Okay, so then what I'll probably do then before I melt this fucker is I'll get with you and spawn a bunch of containers for it, and you can store them, and then I'll
I
melt
bought a
it.
bunch of containers for it for him.
Oh, did he?
I did, yeah. I bought a bunch of them. They're in my hangar.
Okay, well then he's already set then.
Cool.
Hey, Silas, what's up? Incoherent screaming. Wah! You know, I would say for the average player, it's good to have a mix of Chaotic Citizen and Bob. I would say it takes a special breed to be satisfied with just Bob activities. It takes a special breed to be satisfied with Bob activities. It's not for everyone.
I'll be your Bob.
It's not for everyone.
You are clear to launch.
Okay, that place is taken. Rep 2 has been.
Not everyone is happy to shoot lights at rocks. And I will admit, there are nights that I'm not feeling like being a Bob. There are nights I'm feeling like being mischievous.
I must be that special breed of people you was talking about. Because the only thing I really like doing is shoot the rocks.
Most nights, most days, I am perfectly content to be a Bob. But every once in a while, I just get a hankering to be a naughty boy. I just want to be naughty. Why is it not setting my marker? This is weird. I know I've set this, of course. Arc L1. Click. Root.
It's been having that problem again where once the quantum drive, if you plot your course first, then turn on your quantum drive,
Yeah.
as soon as the quantum drive finishes spooling, it brings back all your icons.
Huh.
So don't plot course until the quantum drive is spooled. The problem is, it does it during your secondary and tertiary jumps as well.
Oh.
So after you hit that first point, try to identify your next point before that quantum drive finishes spooling.
Errands and whatnot taught with bedroom ceiling and lamp creation. Bedroom ceiling lamp creation? You gotta give us more information than that, Silas. You're more of a Perseus man. Hope it's more practical grind for the average player. Yeah, somebody posted on Reddit that he got the Polaris in 8 hours. And I'm wondering, like, okay, but how hard did you grind to get it in 8 hours? And were you solo in doing it in 8 hours? And if so, were you doing it at an odd time of the night when there wasn't much traffic on the servers?
I'm going to call BS because
Yeah.
the amount of quantanium and other resources you have to get, you're not
3,000
getting that many
Karenite.
in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. You're not going to get 3,000 Karenite in
It
8
took
hours.
2
That's
orgs
impossible.
a whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I don't
barely
know.
even get 50 out of there.
I don't know. And the whole, you know, it's one of my concerns is the mission teams are going to half-ass it. I really hope it doesn't get to that point. But one of the things that I didn't like about Eve was that CCP took that game to the place where you had to be part of a corporation or what would be called an org in Star Citizen in order to do most things. If you weren't part of a corporation in EVE or an org in Star Citizen, you weren't going to be able to do most content. Well, I'm disregarding duping. I'm talking about legitimate gameplay. Legitimate gameplay, not taking advantage of anything, and not duping shit. Legitimate
If he duped
gameplay.
it, he didn't freaking earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about legitimate gameplay, following the rules of the game, engaging gameplay. One of my concerns is that they're going to take it to that point and leave it at that point where an org gets into a point and locks down a part of space or a planet, and you have to be a part of that org or part of a rival org in order to participate in that gameplay. If they take it to that point, a lot of players are going to be disappointed, I think. That's the way it is in EVE. I mean, otherwise you're stuck doing rudimentary stuff. And I'll be honest with you, that's not for everyone. Go ahead.
If you can even get away with that.
Yeah. That's not for everyone. Not everyone wants to do that. Shit, I almost use an Elite Dangerous keybind for this shit. Where is my hangar? You have to solo farm the cave fully 10 times? Okay, in the Reddit post he said that it didn't reset and he was able to just keep getting the materials. But don't the worms come back though? Don't the worms just come back every so many
I
minutes?
think so. I think once you first enter that cave, it's pretty sure when they spawn.
Okay, well then there's an issue. The worms should respawn. I mean,
Well, that's the thing. The cave's supposed to seal up completely.
yeah, then either something was glitched and wasn't proper. What?
Void thought it was wise to use 1 points on
Because
first.
there have been
Last
times
Dash
where I
Alley
fly
had
over the hole and it
14x
sounds like
times
there's a
Welcome
G
to the internet, your gateway to adventure.
Hey, Baber, how are you? Say again there.
What happens if you're in the hole when it closes?
That's what I don't know. Honestly, the laser should kill you if you're in that hole.
It's just a light effect. I watched part of a video where someone was running around and dancing in it and didn't do any damage to him at all.
Oh, so it's at first and
It's just a visual effect, apparently.
yeah, that's dumb.
I agree.
It should be like the lasers that's firing at Arena Commander that's always on and
Yeah, I think the laser should be like the mining lasers and less like the salvage lasers. I think if you're in the area of the mining laser, it should fucking damage you or kill you.
yeah.
Private!
Yeah,
Welcome to the ASOP
I really
vehicle
do.
retrieval system.
I mean, it's breaking the ground open for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and I watch it eviscerate a fucking Polaris in one hit.
The mining laser?
Please visit
Yeah,
our
then
As
it
soon as
definitely needs
the
to do
laser
some
came
damage.
on, it eviscerated that Polaris.
Yeah, then it needs to cause some damage. Pagan, what are you doing? You need to make sure things stored before you leave.
If it can hurt a Polaris, it should be able to hurt a small little meat sack.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it's popping rocks open, then yeah, it needs to pop flesh and bone open too.
Oh, you bag of mostly water, you shall die.
Right?
What worries me the most is just gonna leave they've been leaving stuff behind, and that's what worries me the most. Stuff getting left behind and not getting touched up and broken over time.
Well, I hope that 2025 is the year of catch up.
Vehicle selected.
Yeah.
There's
Let's
so
hope.
much
What they're claiming.
backlog.
We'll see.
Welcome to the
We'll
ASOP
see.
vehicle retrieval system.
Hello, hello.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Okay, cool. We've retrieved it and stored it, so now it should allocate me a medium-sized hangar. Did I just hear someone's voice?
Headache, Pagan.
Hey, Skell, how are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
My headache's tolerable today.
Good.
Let's see here. We'll just grab some more.
Come on.
Year of ketchup, absolutely. Next year is the year of mustard, and the year after the year of mayo.
And here's the thing, I know people have not been saying this much, but people have been believing that they're not working on features in the background.
I think they're still working on features. I think they just need to put more effort into quality of life this year and less into bringing new shit out.
Am I not dead?
Would be nice.
I end up raising my landing gear going into a hangar without realizing it's almost pancake again.
I'm just starting to think that you just aim for the hangar and throttle it and say hell with it, man.
Alright.
I'm just not used to small ships for a bit.
My internet just dropped and came back, apparently. OBS says it's connected. So.
Still hear you.
Okay.
The stream's still good.
Alright, well I hope it stays that way.
Plan du jour.
Shoot lights at rocks.
about-
Make money.
I don't know about Skell. He's kind of coming in and out, but
I'm in right now. Testing out on the Hull C. I've never used one.
Yeah. Yeah, Silver. That's the thing. Even a hyper-focused laser is going to dissipate over space. Thanks, Vapor. My internet was going wiggy last night, and not to be too descriptive about it, I had to run to the restroom earlier. And while I was scrolling through Reddit, it was just like scroll, pause, scroll, pause, scroll, pause. So, something's fucky.
I've been having issues with that today too.
Well, it wasn't just Reddit either. So I was like, maybe it's Reddit, and I went somewhere else. I was like, no, not just Reddit.
I was scrolling through shorts and it was just buffering like crazy.
It could be. There is a fire. Last night I was coming home from work, and there's two paths. Well, there's two major paths to get from work to my house. Two big highways to get home. So I took most of the way on the most efficient route to get home. And I get within 4 miles of home, and I'm coming up there to make the last, well, not the last right, but the last big right-hand turn, and I see blue lights. The county sheriff's there, and I'm like, and this is a turn out in the middle of BF motherfucking E. I'm talking like county road turning onto a state road in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I pull up, and the sheriff is pointing the other direction, the opposite direction of where I want to go. And I'm like, no. And I stop, and I signal again. I turn off my signal, and I signal again to turn right. And he shakes his head no. And I look at him like, what the fuck? And I roll down my window, and he's like, no, sir, there's a fire. And I'm like, what? And I said, he's like, why do you want to go that way? I said, I live that way? And he's like, I can't let you go that way. And I says, I live that way. And he's like, you're going to have to go a different route, sir. And I says, how far down is it? And, I don't want to give street names here. And I'm like, am I good to go this way? And I was like, no. And I'm like, how about this road? And he's like, that road's clear. And I'm like, okay. So I wound up backtracking like 6 miles north, 4 miles, towards the west, another 12 miles this way, and 6 miles this way. Yeah, in the middle of BFE, I'm like, what the fuck? Not good. Got a little nervous. I'm like, Mrs. B's at home with no vehicle. I really hope there's no fire. Where is the Zebender?
I'm setting your first group of rocks. There is quant in this mix.
That's all good.
which will
headed
have
your
at least
way.
a half load from all these.
Oh, turns the engines on. All right, so let's set our route. Let's get a line on Bindi. And then we'll... Hopefully it keeps a line on him so that when I can go. Yeah, but we got home all right. So apparently the fire was a few miles towards the north of us. We read this morning that it was or last night that it was 60% put out as of 9 p.m. last night. This morning we heard a bunch of fire trucks take off and head north again. There's a firehouse about a half a mile away. It's a big wildfire. Fortunately for us, the winds are blowing towards the north, so it should keep the fire north of us. Bad news is the winds were pretty bad last night, so... You want some too, Bootsy? Here you go, Boots. Let me hit the button for feeding so they can watch you guys eat. It's hot in here. Holy fuck. Let's make sure the AC's running. What's the AC set to? Oh, no wonder our daddy's burning up here. Okay.
You
guys
have
eat
the
it?
heater on, and it is set to hell.
No, 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 no. It was set pretty warm though. Watch your feeties. Don't want to run over kitty paws.
Nah, it's only about 3 SEU a month.
I'm not gonna bother with it if it's only 3. It's not worth the abandoning to go that far. Okay. Let's find OM1. Wait, did I just go to Captain Majestic? Majestic, where the fuck are you? Ugh. What are you doing, Majestic?
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't actually. There we go.
Who be the keeper of the big star?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It looks like he's headed to me.
I hope so, because my fucking marker's tracking him instead of you. It's getting annoying.
Do you hear what I said a minute ago?
No.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I was at Everest. But I'll head over to Bindi if you...
I don't care. I just needed to know if you're going to Bindi, because my thing keeps tracking you for some retarded reason.
Well, I'll go to Bindi for you can target me.
It's fine. I don't care what you do. It's just my game's tracking you, and I'm like, is he mining tonight? What is he doing?
No. But I'll go over to Bindi for you can jump to him.
And not in no order, he ain't.
No, it's fine. Do what you're doing. I just, like, you asked me
I'm
part of
not
the party. I'm
really
like, is he mining? Is he, what's he doing?
No, I'm not mining, but I can go over here to get you over here.
It's fine.
No, I'm already over here is what I mean.
Okay, there we go.
Well, who's in the lead of all this shit anyway?
Some retarded guy.
Well, he better get his ass in gear and give me an invite to the group, or else words are going to be spoken.
He's special needs. Sometimes he forgets and licks windows. You have to overlook him. There you go. Did you set your part? Nope. There you go. See what I mean? You already forgot what the fuck he was doing.
Wow.
I told you he was retarded. Can you keep one destination for 5 motherfucking seconds, please? I sometimes think the old map was better. I mean, I almost hate saying that.
I don't know what's up with Twitch, but Twitch is almost running no delay.
Well, it should only be like 6 or 7 seconds.
I'm talking 1, maybe 2. If
Really?
that. Yeah, almost no delay.
Yeah, it's only about 3 seconds. So like... Yeah. Yeah, 3 seconds. I held up my fingers and counted.
I broke all the small ones. This is the 14K mass left.
Okay. I'm 6K directly ahead of you. If you need to dip out, go ahead. I'm right above you. I should be able to go straight down and find what you had.
Just want to warn you before you just suck up everything. The quant rock is purple, so be careful.
Copy. Yeah, I'm coming straight down on it, so should be able to see it. I see him courtside. Mining mode. Am I decoupled or something? I think Mrs. B just got home. Hey, Boo Bear. Did you just get home, huh? There we go. Mining mode works now. Okay, so these are ready to be hoovered. Let's get in a good position for this. $21.54. Let's do this. Let's see what we can get in this laser. If we have to, we can jump into side lasers and grab the rest. I forgot how pretty Ida was. Alright, what are you, dearie dear? You are Bexy. Well, who are you? And are you the quant rock he warned me about? No. You are Bexy. Oh, and I need to get the latest market prices on copper, corundium, ice.
I think they're useless.
Yeah, but I need to update my refinery order tracking sheet because currently they're still showing the exaggerated prices from before, which is not good. And if you look at that refinery order tracking sheet, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's crazy." What is going on here? We may have to reposition for that one. I think that may be the quantanium he's warned me about. No, that's a Grecium. Alright, what are you? You are Terranite. So, last night, Mrs. B went crazy cooking. She literally cooked chili, meatloaf, stew, breakfast sausage. What else? She was sending me pictures of all this food she was cooking while I was doing that thing for work, and I was just like, oh my god, lady, you're driving me apeshit. At the same time, she sent me a shopping list for a Walmart order. She sends me this top-down view of something she was cooking. And I'm like, wait, are you telling me that you're cooking stew or that you need stew meat? And she's like, no. And I'm like, wait, what? What is it? Do you need stew or you're cooking stew? I need definitive answers.
Thank you for the follow, Vogelhaufen.
Hey, Vogel, thanks for the follow. What was that? Let me turn your volume up. I'm having trouble hearing you, Skill. I'm sorry.
Oh, hang on. How do the tractor beams on the Hull C work?
Jump in the tractor beam turret, and there's a button to flip between them, and then fire it like you would a gun.
Are they good? I mean, can you move cargo with them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 32s. You can move 32s with them. They're real spongy. They're real spongy.
Yeah.
I thought they were spongy anyway. What is going on with this rock? Well, we don't want 27% anyway, so get out of here.
Uh-oh.
What?
We have been invaded by a bat.
Oh, shit. Furball alert.
Good morning.
Guten Tag. Arch. Nice. You're a sucker for pain. That tells me what I need to know. You play Star Citizen, or you're at least interested in Star Citizen, and you run Arch? Ooh, you definitely have a lot of patience and a penchant for torture.
And even a 401k for pain.
You had me a little worried there. Nice. You had me a little worried there the other day there, Ferrets, when you talked about being in the hospital or being under medical care. Everything okay?
Yeah, so basically what happened was I had a pimple turn into a boil, and then a boil that was threatening to turn into a like abscess.
Oh my god.
And it's in a rather a rather
I
sensitive.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. It's in a rather sensitive, like area, and it also makes walking a bit difficult. So
There it
This
is.
is why you splurge and pay for premium hookers, ferrets.
I don't think that's what brought this on, Pagan.
Yeah, always pay a little extra for the clean hookers.
Okay, yeah.
Some things,
That's what you
some
think.
things it's worth paying extra for. Toilet paper and hookers. Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah. Coffee creamer too.
No playing with the lot lizards.
Vapor voids like noted. Thanks.
not even if they look nice.
Yeah, just because they look nice. Remember the crazy hot index video? There's lessons to be learned there. We have a lady at work that is
Oh boy.
physically attractive. Okay? Just purely on physical aesthetics, you would look at this woman and you'd be like, wow, tall, fit, trim. Wow, okay. But after you conversate with this woman for half an hour, you're like, whoa, okay, remember the index. Remember the index. She is a walking testament to the crazy hot index.
She is so crazy, she ugly.
Yeah. The $3 hooker is not worth the $2 savings splurge with the Fiverr. Right, Cosmic? Yeah, scanning is working now. The hotfix they hotfix is definitely very hot.
Yay.
I'm liking the hotness. I'm sorry?
There's no good rocks there.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa?
Bendy shot right across the front of my windscreen.
Yeah, he does that.
Probably pay me back for the flyby I just gave him.
A little bit.
I'm looking for the sun, and I'm not seeing it. I got used to that golem for 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, wait, it's pretty maneuverable. Have you tried the Atlas Geo out yet, Moon?
No, I haven't actually.
Thank you for your patronage.
This is Ida. Hey, Eric. This is Ida. ITA. Ita and Ignis. IGNIS are two of the most gorgeous in my opinion. So I don't know if there's somebody at Planet Tech has like a penchant for planet or moons that start with the letter I or what.
There's gold straight ahead of me, farthest away.
In your neighborhood.
Tech that they added to Aberdeen is drop dead gorgeous.
The what one?
The cloud tech for above Aberdeen, the new cloud tech for real.
I'm sure.
Or the new clouds above Aberdeen. I think it's the latest.
You're shooting it, you said?
Thank you for
Yes,
the 20
sir.
long months of subscribing, Mayday 6767. Hi Pagan O /
Hey, Mayday, how are you, buddy? Thanks for popping in. I know this isn't your game of choice, but thanks for popping in. I see you shooting, but for some reason I'm not seeing the flash on the rock. I'll find it. Barrel. Friends don't let friends mine barrel.
Left.
Barrel here. That must
One
be...
more to your right.
Ah, I see it now. Now that night vision is off. Mayday, have you tried the colonization part of Elite Dangerous yet? It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, we got her now. We'll pop this girl and start hoovering some rocks.
Terranites to your right.
Okay. So we'll do this girl and then we'll slide over and do the other one. Yeah, I've been building a station out in Elite.
How is that?
I like it. It's fun. My advice, find a system you like. Build up a small outpost first, a small space outpost. Do one that's going to be cheap and easy to build because you only have like 4 weeks to do it. And then take your time and build the space one, you know, the colony one that you want. That way you can take your time with it and build it at your own pace. Because the first one has a timer. You know, you got 4 weeks to do it. You got to haul all your supplies and things like that, especially if you don't have a carrier. Or if you're at the point you're like, oh shit, I'm running down at the end of this. Let me know where it is, and I'll jump a carrier out there with a bunch of supplies, and I'll help you.
About the only thing to really watch out for doing it that way is it's going to take you a while to get to a space station you can build that has a large landing pad.
So, question. Policy question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the control for the tractor beam?
Up the stairs. Go up the ladder. As you exit the bridge, go up the ladder, hard left.
Okay.
I went ahead and broke that Terranite.
Copy that. Thank you, Bendy. Oh, you're too busy with work? Okay. How are you healing up, Mayday? I know you had a work injury. How are you healing up, buddy? You doing okay?
There.
Who's that down there? Hey, Sneakies. Ooh, slow down there, Pagan. Slow down there. Hey, darling. I can't do it right now. Just a minute. Days mine in, okay? Just about to pop. There you go. You want some more? She hasn't been eating a lot of food. Here you go. Take those. No? Is that not what you wanted? What do you want? You want pets? Okay, we can do pets. Here. Is that better? Is that better? There you go. My girl. Yes, you are. You're my girl. My sneakies. Mm-hmm. Your brother thought he'd jump up here and steal your trees. That's what he thought. Not happening. Nope, not happening. Nope, it's underneath you, baby. Eat him at your leisure. Daddy's gonna hoover this stuff, okay?
Hey, Moon, there's 3 rocks for you over here.
Alright.
Moon, you can always jump in here with me and hoover these rocks, dude. I'm just here for gameplay, okay?
Yep, I understand.
I have plenty of money. I'm just here to hoover rocks and have fun.
I'm just here to have a little fun and give you an assist if you need it.
Yeah, dude. Jump in here and hoover whatever the hell you want. I'm just here for light shooting. Doing great. Thanks, Change Job. Wait, you're in a different place now? You're no longer working for that asshole? Mayday was working for this asshole. He suffered a leg injury. He really couldn't stand up, and this asshat wanted him to basically walk around at work. It's like, what a douche boo. Real asshole.
Thank you, sir. I
remember in 3.7 seeing a post from a guy where he got a 100% inert prospector load. A full 32.0 SEU of just 100% inert. You remember he posted it up on Reddit. He's like, am I doing this right, guys? And we're like, you're doing perfect. Absolutely perfect, sir.
I would have just posted, now do it with the other minerals.
Right. Well, you know what's funny is a couple of weeks ago, we would have been like 100% happy to just get a total corundium load. In fact, we were going for 10. Remember, you and I were going over there to Ignis just trying to get 10.
Yeah.
I can't get it to activate.
You may have to enter the remote turret and then power it on. I think you get enter remote turret, power it on, and then enter remote turret again. I'm trying to remember. Shit, Boo scared
I
me.
have an option to enter the remote turret. That's the problem.
Thank you, Boo Bear. Okay, he said he broke this for me, so let me slide over here.
Button. Who's got the button?
Make sure you're not in nav mode.
Oh, that could be the problem.
If you're in nav mode, you won't have tractor beams. Not until they do the operator modes change. I don't know when that's coming. Ooh, this is the... Oh, that's what it was she made. She made breakfast sausage, meatloaf, stew, chili. God damn it, what was the other item? She's sending me pictures of all this food she made last night. While I'm working. It's driving me apeshit. So I come home to all of these smells. You're in the gas business now? Mainly industrial gases, maintaining property and handling pick-up customers and showroom sales. Oh, wow. So, I know that a lot of your area were used to be customers that were getting your energy supplies from Russia. Are you guys still getting your energy supplies from Russia, or are you transitioning over to getting them from other places now? I know some countries were getting them from Russia or are now transitioning. Some of them are even getting them from, like, Ukraine. I don't know if you guys were transitioned yet or not. I know you and I were talking a few months ago, well, no more than a few months ago now, I guess, about it. And before anyone starts getting political about it, some of these countries don't have a choice about where they get it. Pipelines were in place and have been in place for decades. And it's not like they can just, you know, throw new pipelines. They can't like they can just run a garden hose to a new supply. And in some cases, even if they do run new pipelines, they get destroyed. What?
I mean, interesting problem here. I'm sitting here sucking up all this Bexolite, and I'm like, you know, I've sucked up a fair bit. I should be getting fairly close to being full. I look over and realize I am still at 0.
It may update the next time, the next rock you pop. I had the same problem the other day. Yeah, the next time. I had the same problem the other night in the Golem. Not the other night, last week in the Golem. Had the same problem, and later it updated.
Okay.
We were in a Halo.
I fucked up the whole rock here.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the same problem.
4 different parts, and yeah, it's still saying nothing.
Maybe exit the ship and get back in. See if maybe that does it for you. You may have to land it and get out of the seat and get back in. See if that fixes it.
I got a couple more rocks here. There's a Terranite for you. I already broke the Bex. This one might finish filling you up.
Okay. Yeah, I know there was some transitioning going on with some of those countries. Moon, if you want, I can set touchdown and hop in there and see what updates for me.
Is Mooney even wearing a spacesuit?
Yes, I'm actually in armor right now.
All right, so that's a doable thing.
Yeah.
I'll come over to you.
I'm not flying the Golem in clothing right now because it's still every
Buggy.
once in a while loses oxygen.
Okay.
Oh, hello, kitty.
Yeah, it's not working.
That's Drake for you. Bad seals.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm still showing. Oh, wait. 0.8 cargo.
Let me see if I can scan you and tell you what you got.
I'd say that rock should have been a lot more than 0.8.
Like the player count's going up. It's went up about 80 people.
Okay, I got a scanning information. Let's see what you got.
It only picked up my
67.15. 67. Oh, that's percentage. 67.15 of iron and 19.57 of Bexy.
Yeah, but it's showing me like 0.67 iron and 0.18 Bex.
Yeah, this is saying 19.5 of Bexy here.
It's showing me I don't even have one SCU on board yet.
Yeah, let's touch down and let me hop in the sea and see what it's doing. Maybe it'll update for me. Just make sure I can get back in this mole. Whoa! What are you doing, Moly Mole? I'll turn the engines off so she sits flat. Fall, please. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to use the elevator. Maybe that's what's glitching the whole thing out about having to take my clothes off to get up the ladder. Maybe it's because I'm not using the elevator to get out of the ship. Holy crap. Yeah. This is barely a tickle of cargo. You've hoovered a lot more than one SCU of cargo.
Oh, yeah. I hoovered a whole rock.
What the fuck?
I just moved that decimal point over.
Yeah, something's fucky. Should probably drink something while I'm here. Do I even need any? Probably not.
So when you're in this thing, how do you fire the? It's not shooting the laser. The beam.
Same as you would with a gun. A normal click.
Yeah. Huh. Well, this is no target.
Maybe you're not in the tractor beam turret. Maybe you're in the other one.
No, I'm in the regular one. It says it's upper turret. Looking at the cargo, power's on.
Okay, so there's a gun turret, and then there's a tractor beam turret.
Yeah, I'm not in the gun turret. I'm definitely in the tractor.
Okay, so in the tractor beam turret, there's actually 4 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's front, upper and lower, and
bottom.
rear, upper and lower. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at the cargo with the crosshairs on it. It says no target.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure we were talking the same language here.
We are.
Does his shield have to be down?
I don't think so. I've never turned my shields off to use it before.
You can try it.
You have huge gas bridges in our own country, but it's...
Do you have to unlock ports in the bigger ones?
But it's aider in environmentally protected areas of bigger earthquakes because of exploiting in the area. So they put a brake on it at the same time the Ukrainian trouble started. Hey, Bill, what's up? Your Golem's been working okay? Okay. Yeah, I had similar problems with my Golem last week when I was using it. It stopped updating the cargo, and then, like, a few rocks later it started working again. We were in the halo because the planetary mining wasn't working. So, like, Bendy and I were doing halo mining. It stopped working, and then later it started working, and then stopped, and then started working again.
Well,
And welcome back, Bill.
See what happens now. It's updating now
Good.
at a proper rate. So.
Yeah, it was on and off, and it may not be just the Golem. It could be other mining ships too. I'm out of the habit of bird dogging that in the mole. I just kind of look towards the end of the run and be like, hey, you know, I've hoovered about 4 rocks. I should probably look at my cargo.
That's what happened to me.
I see Bendy shooting a rock. He's probably indicating that that's the one to mine.
I was there, pilot. I was here. Super sun, huh? Put your flashy lights over here.
Yep, he is. He's indicating this is the one to mine. He's probably not able to get on the mic. He's probably got his wife or kids in the area. Got her.
And
No, I just didn't want to interrupt any other conversations.
And this is why it is important for people to learn how to speak in Morse code.
Moon, are you humping a rock right now?
Not really, no. What's up?
Can I get you to jump in one of these? I might need you to get in one of these turrets with me. Let me try it first. If I can do it solo, I will. If not, I may need you to get in one of these turrets and help me. Okay. I'll know here in just a minute.
Mass, you should be able to do that.
How much? 18?
16K, 16.
Oh, 16 maybe. Okay. Let me try it and see what happens with it. If I need you, I'll give you a holler. See what we can do with it. Yeah, imagine you guys would have huge gas resources. I mean, that whole area was underwater for millennia. You and your countrymen have been fighting the sea for a long time. You want to deal with water? Call the Dutch. The Dutch have been dealing with the water for a long... Ooh, we are way too close. Back your ass up, Pagan. Back your ass up. Grab some chili while your guy's doing his I gotta get out of the seat and wiggle my butt animation. Thank you, Mayday. I appreciate it. We can't go down there. I've got something for work, so she's going to record it for us. Need to back off a few meters.
There's a broken rock here, too.
In the area where I am?
Yeah, it should be off to your left a little bit.
Copy that. There we go. Alright, let's see what this does for us. You know, if they were to send me an email and be like, Pagan, what would you do to improve the mole? I'd say, oh, buddy, I got some suggestions for you.
How
Number
about
one.
the pilot seat drop down into the code that mining seat. Just drop straight down and take control.
Absolutely.
We have to go down a ladder.
Absolutely. And number two, give me an alternate way in. Give me an alternate way in.
When you're down on the ground with your landing gear down, let the two mining turrets come flat with the ground so you can just walk in and out of the front.
I think I'm going to be good, Moon. She's charging right up.
What do you think of that?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe low, not down as much and further forward. So
right now they actually come down so far they go past the landing gear.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let them come down to where they just sit on the ground. So you and have it where you can just walk in and out of that front.
Mm-hmm. So
like we do when we're
more forward and less down.
More forward, less down, and let us walk in and out of that front.
Mm-hmm.
And give us a switch to where we can control whether they come up or down.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Come on now. You're waiting on that instability tick. There it is.
Drop all that shit off.
It's every 5 or 6 seconds for me. Should get another one here in a few seconds. Nope, I missed it. There it is. Whoa. Whoa. Back into the green for you, lady, and out of the red. Yeah. Now we need to hop seats and get into Hofsteed, so she'll pop easier for the smaller bits. Every time I tried mining in 401, I've had the bug where I can scan rocks or use a laser on them. In the hotfix, it's working on planetary.
Where's the best place to mine right now?
And everything you do in hotfix carries over to live.
It basically is live. It's just it's a different client. Get a PDC or two. I think most industrials would have them for self-defense. Oh, agreed completely, Cosmic. Where you going, Pagan? Not in the pilot seat. Sure, pick a vid on Pagan. I admit I don't even know you had generations of siblings. Yes. When I married Mrs. B, when I met Mrs. B on our first face-to-face date, actually, I met her son, his fiance, and their 2 kids. Yep. Their son, Brentley, was there. The kids needed something. So Mrs. B and I had our first face-to-face date. We met at a restaurant. We had lunch together. And towards the end of the date, we were there for hours just talking. And towards the end of the date, her kids called because they needed something, and they drove up and met her there, and I met them. Wow. This thing really shot far, didn't it? So I got to meet the kids too, and Jade, my granddaughter Jade, was there. She was tiny. She looked at me. She was real shy, hiding behind her mama's leg. And I said, well, hi. And then next thing I know, she ran over and attached herself to my leg. And I have to admit, at that point, she kind of took a little piece of my heart. And she's been a large chunk in my life ever since. And now that little girl has a little boy of her own. So pretty cool. And he turns 1 today. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What a long, strange trip it's been. Yeah, we don't want that rock. That rock's crappy. It doesn't meet our entry specifications. No, I don't think we want it. Heavy. No, sir. No, not at all. I don't even think that's the rock we popped. That's a Terranite rock we popped right there. 99% Terry? Yeah, we'll take that. Gotta pop it again, I think. Ooh. Ooh, easy now. Easy. Don't get excited.
Bet you can't collect hauling missions from the Grange points on the LC.
No.
What's that?
Oh, you can't collect
No.
cargo from the Lagrange.
No, you can't. They said at one point that they're going to build these things where you can take cargo on and off the Hull Seas and Polaris and stuff like that at these external loading panels, but they're not in yet.
From what I understand, when you get into the higher tiers of the hauling missions, they have missions specifically designed for Hull Sea.
There's a few. I mean, I can see a few, but they're not. They pay all right.
And I haven't gotten that high myself in tier yet, but yeah.
I'll take that one.
Thank you for your patronage.
Pagans had me messing around with his mining stuff too much. I've been slacking on my hauling.
Mm-hmm. Mining's hauling, you're just making your own cargo.
Between Pagan and the...
Hey, Com, Richmond, what's up?
Hey. What you guys doing?
I'm shooting lights at rocks.
That's fun.
Griefing rocks.
Are you in
Hotfix.
in your mole?
I am. Solo in the Molo.
Oh, is there a hotfix branch up?
There is. It's basically live, which is with a hotfix client.
Gotcha.
Now something went flying down here. What the hell was it? That's Heffy. That's Bexy. That's Bexy. Okay, so it didn't make it that far. How far down did it make it? There it is. Just chilling. Nice. I've been playing a lot of Elite Dangerous lately. I'm digging the whole, well, we're going to be full here soon. Moon, how are you doing on room in that golem of yours, buddy?
I'm still pretty empty.
Why don't you come get some Terranite?
Room, but... All right.
I'm ready to go try that right now.
I'm just off your Starboard rear here.
Come on over.
Yeah. Grabbing a tea real quick. Once I get back to the controls, I'll grab some.
Copy. I've got a 2 SCU. Okay, I've got
No
2 SCU.
tea, not coffee.
Yeah, well, the whole, God damn it, my phone is just going ape shit today. What the fuck?
You a hot commodity, Pagan.
It would seem.
Everybody loves you.
It would seem. How far is the airport? About 45 minutes.
Gonna do this shit again. God damn it.
Oh, it's my daughter. She's planning a trip down. Nice. Do you think you got like 4 SCU a room, Moon?
Oh yeah, I got right now. I'm sitting at 9.7 of 32.
Okay, so you got room for this shit
Just
then.
gonna sneak right in underneath you here. Grab some of this.
Yeah, slide on in. I've got Terranite right here. See where my laser is going? There's easily 4 Terranite here. I'm at 89 SCU of 96.
Just do me a favor. Don't come down on my head.
I'm not going squish. No squish.
No squishy the little moon baby.
Okay, alright. So there's a 2.7 SCU. Yeah, you got it. You got your laser on it.
Oh,
Where
no
are you guys
moon
at?
pie today.
I'm sorry, was overlapping conversation? What?
I was wondering where you guys were at. I was gonna come to mine a little bit.
Ida.
Ita.
100% Terranite. Yeah, I will suck that.
Yeah, I've been trying to say the 100%ers for you. Like I said, I'm actually good on money. I'm out here for shits and giggles. Who was that? Whose voice did I hear? Was that you, Skull?
I already asked. I just asked where you were. You said Ida.
Yeah, I was going to send you a party invite if you're in game.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be in your server. Maybe.
Invite sent.
Let me see. If I'm not, I will be soon. Doesn't look like I am, so I will be there shortly. Traveling back to ArcCorp.
Mm-hmm. Suppress an urge to badly sing Iron Man when I see a 100% Iron Rock. I'm gonna pop this rock here, Moon, look out. I don't know what's gonna break down. It's 37% now. She should break down pretty good, so just look out. I'm at minimal power and she's still warming up, so she could overheat for all I know. I don't know how good the shields are on that little thing.
I'm already at 38, 39.
Okay. Alright, there's a 49% Terranite rock right there in front.
Yep.
Help yourself. I've only got like 0.01% available, so I can knock yourself out. I don't know how you're doing for fundage.
I'm sitting right under 3 mil.
Oh, dude. Yeah, grab all that shit you can fit.
I think I will leave the 100% inert.
Yeah, because whatever I hoover right now above what I need is just going to disappear.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to be that much of a capitalist pagan. Just get out. You've been trying to loot mining facilities on SCs. Sadly, today they've been empty. Yeah, I don't know when it started, Witchman, but at some point, those got real broke. And sometimes they're not even lit up. When you go there, like, the first door's open, and it's dark as fuck. And there's, like, missing shit. And I'm like, what the hell, guys? How did this get past QA? It's disappointing.
Where are we refining this at?
Well, it depends on what you got. I'm going to pull up my mining refinery sheet. And like I said, guys, if you're using my mining refinery sheet, update your prices. Let me show you how to do this. Go to the drop-downs page. And where it says corundium, this number is no longer valid because refine and dye or resupply and dye is gone. So these numbers are no longer valid. These are now down to like ones and twosies. So update your prices. So anyway, back to what we said we're going to do. We're going to go to orders. And we're going to slide over here. And we're going to look and see what we mainly got. Arc L4 is your best bet for Terranite. So probably going to go to Arc L4 because Terranite and Bexy do real well at Arc L4. That's probably where I'm going to head. So I'm going to slide over here. Hi, Ferrets.
You were saying something about CIG QA?
Yeah. Almost like they had one.
Assuming... Yeah, I'm like, you are even assuming that they like even have one, which I don't think that they do because
surely they've got somebody out there doing QA, right?
Yeah, they got QA.
They've got somebody doing it. They've got to.
At least they talk about QA. They talk about QA, considering constantly talking about patches going through QA before they come out.
Well, and mining facilities are kind of
I don't know.
Old and been around forever. Who knows if they even regression test those anymore right now?
Well,
visit them. I would hope they would.
It's disappointing because there are places we used to go buy commodities, and now, I mean, the only reason that I can see to visit them in game is if you have the package delivery missions where it says go pick up from there or deliver there, and I don't even know if they're even there anymore. The missions are there. I don't even know if the missions are even there anymore.
Did they add the new freight elevator stuff to those mining locations where the commodity stations are?
Not those.
Oh, really?
There's literally no pad there, no elevator there. There's just a building out in the middle of BFE with a little tower and a blinking light. That's it. Maybe some decoration out front with a little enclosed plants out front. That's literally all that's there.
That's a shame. It'd be a great place to go pick ores, wouldn't it?
Well, it used to be you'd go there and you'd buy a booze and you'd go check the place out. Look, a red toe. Found a sniper rifle. Not anymore. Now it's just a place on a map. You can't even buy fuel there. You can't resupply there. Just waste your fuel and land.
Vehicle service is broken?
Hmm?
The vehicle services there are broken now, too?
You can't land, so you can't resupply.
Oh.
I mean, you can land in the dirt. There's no pad, so there's no services.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you were ever able to restock there.
I used to restock it. They used to have vehicle services and pads at a lot of the mining locations.
If they had a pad, yes. If they didn't have a pad, no.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of those places are just research or the other places. They're not meant for mining.
No, but you could run inside and buy off a terminal.
But I think they just quit supporting it because I think they're just going to rework them or replace them.
So, like, I used to go to a place to buy gold on the surface, a mining facility, go buy gold. Like, those kind of places are gone, not working anymore?
Well, the console is gone because there's no way to grab it. Since everything went physicalized cargo, there's no way to retrieve the cargo.
So until they go back and put in freight elevators.
Yeah, because Roberts doesn't want stuff to magically appear anymore.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I tried one of those ground pickup places in Pyro. That was it was actually pretty cool. I've never used a freight elevator outside before. That was pretty neat. It was slower. I made the mistake of buying like 500 SCU of stuff. Yeah, that took forever.
Well, I just don't get it why they couldn't have one of those facilities with a roll-up door. Okay, you buy your cargo, you go over there, one of those facilities has a roll-up door. You go over there, you hit the button that says open, the door opens up, and there's your cargo inside.
Yep.
Okay.
Honestly, they just need to give us a freight elevator that's only like retrieving. That is.
Have you seen the freight elevators in Pyro on the ground?
No, I was Overwatch. I wouldn't
they
see
come. They've got a terminal next to a little tower and a door that opens up in the ground, and a lift comes up.
Oh, like the salvage yards then.
Yeah, I've not been to the salvage yard yet, but I'm assuming it's the same thing.
Yeah, it sounds like the same.
It's
designed
slow.
It's the same thing.
It's slow, and you can only move 120 SCU at a time, so don't go with a big ship and expect to be there in and out quick.
Not now.
But it's cool. I had, definitely have
eating,
Overwatch.
It's good, dear. I'm eating.
I'm kind of glad a line of mine has got everybody sucked in over there because it's given me a chance to kind of explore Pyro without a lot of issue.
That's true, Cosmic. The only magic he wants is the money in his wallet. Oh, what was it? The Calders contributed more money? I don't remember the amount, but it showed up in that financials report.
The helmet I need.
All right, let's repair and refuel. Nope, wrong way, Dippy-doo.
Is this guy trying to sneak on my Polaris?
I really wish they would fix the Armistice Zone limits in the Polaris.
What do you mean?
Well, because if you're in an Armistice Zone, but you're in your Polaris, it shouldn't be an Armistice Zone.
Inside, yeah.
That's what I mean.
I don't know if this was a bug the other day because we've had some glitchy, weird behavior, but I was able to open the exterior door of a docked Polaris because I thought it was mine.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah, and I was like,
What?
wait a minute. I thought shutting the exterior door at the dock would keep people out, but I was able to open somebody's up, and I got on board and it says trespassing warning. I was like, ooh, this isn't my ship.
Wait, you shouldn't have been able to open that door.
Yeah.
It was, Rival was with me. We ran up to it and it opened the door. No, it was Ark that was with me. Opened the door and ran in. I don't even remember anymore. It was somewhere around.
If you're in Pyro, yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, since you're there, I don't know.
Well, now that's interesting. You're saying Pyro allows you to open up doors? Because I've had ships on the ground I can't open up doors to.
I'll say it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter where you are. If the door is locked, the door is locked.
If the door's
yeah,
shut,
but the thing in Pyro, if you're on that docking collar at the very end of it, you leave the Armistice Zone. So.
Well, but even if I'm out, well, but if you got a
Armistice Zone
rifle, I just clicked the button. Yeah, I just clicked the button and it opened. So maybe
Wow, really, Cosmic? Now that I respect. Cosmic saying the creator of Pantheon RIP spent millions of his own money funding his Kickstarter game and never took a paycheck as CEO of his own indie development.
What game's that?
Pantheon? I had never heard of it. I had to look it up.
What is it? What kind of game is it?
I don't know. We'd have to look it up.
Ah.
I'll be right back.
Man, this chili's good. Too bad we're on a diet. I'd want to throw some, take some tortilla chips and crumble them up, crunch them up, and throw them in there, and throw some cheese on top.
Oh yeah. So this hotfix progresses your PTU. I mean your PU.
It is. It's just a slightly modified client, is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. They've done it before.
Something to do with the inventory load times or something. I can't remember what they said they were fixing.
I didn't even read it. I didn't even know it was active till Bendy told me. I haven't had much time to play lately.
Yeah, I was going to say I hope you're feeling better.
Well, the biggest struggle, I think, is that I'm using these, like, 4-year-old fucking glasses.
Wow,
I think that's the biggest trouble.
Actually read the screen on this one.
Gives me the quote. Yeah, yeah, we take the quote now. So we're just going to say
74 hours.
I'm doing Dynex. I'm not in any hurry for this shit.
Nah.
I don't need the money that bad. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I don't need the money that bad. So we're just going to let this thing chooch. Okay.
Pagan the way.
What? Pagan's in the way? Oh, I give me a second. Let me get my note down and I'll get out of your way. 2186. 2186. Bexy is 1751. Gold.
No, I was saying Pagan's a whale.
Oh, I thought you said I was in the way.
No, Pagan's a whale.
A whale? In what way?
He means in the game I've got quite a bit of money, is what he's saying.
He got a big, fat, bloated bank account.
Only in the game, buddy. Only in the game.
I've been,
yeah, really.
In the last 24 hours, I've made about 6 million just running Polaris cargo runs, going and buying product at one station and delivering it to another.
Nice.
Like cargo hauling. I was like, this actually makes sense. It's almost 600 SCU of cargo space.
Yeah.
And you just need it to be a docked station so that you can store it and auto load it.
Well, don't blast it on stream, but I'd be curious to know what are you running in Stanton or Pyro?
Both. I'm doing the most payout has been Interstellar. So intersystem. So I go to Pyro, pick something up, bring it to Stanton. And I'm earning 500,000-ish or more a pop.
Cool. And you're able to do station load, station unload?
You just go in, you dock, and then store your ship. And then it'll auto load. You pay a small fee and you have to wait however many minutes. But
how are you able to get Pyro to force a hangar on that Polaris? Because every time I come in there, they want to give me a damn dock.
You have to dock. Yeah,
okay.
It won't give me even at my home station is in Pyro, but it won't give me my persistent hangar. Now when I go in, now the thing is, if you go to one of the 3 big ones, Checkpoint, Obituary, or Ruin, and you call your ship up after you've stored it, it will put it in an extra large hangar.
I think I went the wrong way, Moon. I think I went left turn Albuquerque.
Following you.
Oh, that was a mistake. I think I turned instead of
I know my way around here.
Okay, so
yeah, I brought a load of stems from Pyro to what is it? One of the Hurl stations and made $500,000.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, well, and the thing is, people like Solo Polaris silly, and I was like, Solo Polaris has a huge hit pool. You can shoot at me, and I can still jump out.
Yeah, we were seeing that.
I mean, the C2 obviously a little bigger, but it can go in a large hangar, so you're not going to dock all the time. But you know, I'll tell you what though, I've had people pull up on me and just start opening up, and I'm just like, okay, I'll wait for my drive to spool.
Go away, peasant! You are but the buzzing of flies to him. He is Vigo.
The craziest thing I saw happen is I did one of those bounties, and I was shooting at doing a bounty, a ship bounty, and I jumped out of the seat and jumped into the turret, and watched as a Freelancer Max NPC flew straight into the side of my ship, blew
Oh,
up and
wow.
bounced off of it.
Yeah.
And I had like 600 credits of damage.
Oh.
It was funny to watch.
On that UEX, can you pick which station you're at? Or UCX?
I'm sorry?
UEX? Yeah, I've been using UEX for trading.
Yeah, I'm saying, can you pick the station that you're at?
Yes, you can pick the starting station or the starting system or the starting orbit. So they got orbit, terminal, or system. And then you can pick your destination where you want to go. So like I put Polaris 3 million, and then I pick like I want to start in Pyro or Stanton. Like I just did a run of construction materials from Mick L4 to her L1 and made 370,000.
Now you can do gold runs. You can do gold runs in a C2 here in Stanton and make 300 and something K per run.
Is that a manually?
What do you have on your wings here?
On the lower port side is a Hoffy. On the lower starboard is a Helix 2. And the nose is a Helix 2.
Did you say a C1?
I'll be in your port.
I'm sorry, say again?
Did you say a C1, Pagan?
C2. I may have said C1, but I meant C2. So you can you can load a C2 at. Let me pull up a map here real quick. All this is noted in the SC Cargo. If you scroll through the SC Cargo, I documented where I was running these.
Gotcha.
So I noted where I bought, where I sold, what I paid, and then what I got paid for with auto unload fees. So all that's noted in there.
Are these ground locations to buy gold? Because that's what it used to be.
No, these are all station buy and sell.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so Crew L5 was a gold buy, auto load. Then I went to New Cabbage and sold.
New Cabbage.
Yeah.
My brain had to process.
It's all good.
No, I just think it's funny.
I'll be AFK for a bit.
No worries.
Oh, yeah.
You see it in Discord?
Yeah.
So there's your commodity, buy from, sell from, and your prices for auto load and unload. If you want to lump them yourself, you can make even more money. You can make another 30K just doing it yourself if you want to spend the time to do it.
Oh yeah. So you said Arc L3?
No.
Oh.
Crew L5 to buy.
Crew L5.
Mm-hmm. To New Cabbage. You could actually alternate. You could buy the gold, and then go to New Cabbage and sell. Go back, buy another round, and go to Arcor and sell. Go back, and then sell it at Lorville, and then go back and sell it again. You don't want to do the same price twice, because each time you sell, the buy price goes down a little bit.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, the investment gets bigger.
Mm-hmm. So what you could do, if you have enough money, New Cabbage cracked, and you need to use, yeah, right, use it ASAP. What you could do is, if you have the funds, you could buy it all at once. You could say, hey, I'm going to buy all this at once. Now, you lose the ability to auto-load it. You have to load it yourself manually. But if you're not opposed to manually load it, buy it all at once. Buy 32 containers of it, store it in your station inventory, get it once at a low price, load 20 up, go to New Cabbage and sell it, come back, load 20 more, go to Lorville and sell it, load 20 up, go to Arcor and sell it. That'd be the most efficient way to do it. That way you're buying it when it's low, because each time you buy, the seller, hey, I sold it, let me elevate my price a little bit. Each time you sell it, the buyer's like, wonder if I can, get it a little cheaper. So, supply and demand. Elite does the same thing, so does Eve. The more you buy, the more they raise their price. The more you sell, the lower they buy it for. So if you know you're going to be doing bulks, if you know you're going to be doing bulks and you can afford it, it's best just to do it at one big price and store it, as long as you can. I do that in Elite if I can. The problem with Elite is you have to transport it, and you can't do that. You can't do a bulk purchase in Elite. You have to use the ship to do it, which I fucking hate.
So you're saying buy a bunch, leave it in storage, and then sell it when it's high.
Yeah, the problem is that over an update that goes away.
Yeah.
But you're forced to manually load it because they don't have a way where you can say, "Hi, I have 3,000 gold in my inventory. I'd like you to take and move 696 into this C2 for me." Yes, yes, yes. I understand. It'll wait. We don't have that capability right now.
Yeah, so you buy it, then you got to unload it into your inventory, and then...
Yeah. Yes, you have to do it yourself.
It's all manual. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, as long as you're not opposed to doing it. But I mean, if you've loaded boxes a few million times, you're probably pretty good at it.
Yeah, did that too much in the 317 on with all the bounty missions. Moved a lot of boxes.
Yeah, after a while it gets real tedious.
So there's 3 rocks here. All 3 might need a second laser. All 3 are good to pay you. It's going to fill your mole up.
Yeah, I think moons in the lower port laser anyway, so that works out. Wow, you got a pretty good distance out, Bendy. You're 180k across the Terminator. All right, now we can do it.
Oh shit.
I want some crack! Just redeemed sound. I want some crack for 100 points.
We're gonna get some. Skeet. You're 5k out, Bendy.
Well, the one I'm pointed at is the one that's got the most value at 27,000 mass, 22% Vex, 20% Terranite.
27k mass, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Then there's a gold to its left of me.
Okay.
And a second Terranite to the right of it.
All right, I'm gonna look for that 27k mass, and we'll branch off from there. Trying to see your orientation. I'm betting you're pointing right at it.
Yep.
Copy that.
So the little triangle of big rocks, minus the one in the middle. You're doing all those.
Okay, this one here. Alright. I'm in mining mode now. I should be able to see it.
I saw my arm and I was so scared.
Hey, Raymond, what's up?
Street a mile wide.
Copy that. I see 27K.
Not directly in front of you.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, I got a sound effect playing. I can't hear you. Hey, Raymond. Okay, I can hear you now.
If you point nose straight up, is there another rock? And directly to your left is the other.
Okay, I got this guy right here.
That one's trash.
Okay, so this guy right here.
Yes, and then go 2 rocks back to your right.
So we got a gold rock here at 4-7.
That's your left. The next one over to your right.
Okay, I see a tiny one in the back.
It's not tiny.
Oh, it just looks tiny from here, I guess. Heavy, that's not what we want. Oh, I see it. Terry. Okay, I see it. 17, Terry. This one I can pop solo while Moon's doing what he's doing. Then we'll come back at that other rock. Yeah, this is 29% Terranite at 64K, so 1/4 of that's Terranite. I can pop this while Moon's doing what he's doing, then I'll just circle back. So we'll do 54, should put us in a sweet spot for it, and then we'll come back and get the other rock. Thanks, Bendy. While we're thinking about it, we're going to move this refinery water sheet over. And we're going to make sure that we note Bendy, Moon. There we are. Alright, let us hop in this seat. Raymond, how the fuck are you? Dropped in to wish you and yours the best on this first of birthdays and great grandson. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been a great grandpappy now for 1 year to the day. This is EJ's first birthday party. So, yes. He is 1 year old. He's a cute little fucker, too. They are going to record it for us so we can watch it later. That's something at work, so we can't drive down there. Instability is at 9 to 9. She's going to be a little bit hard.
Are the down arrows hand models, or what is that? Those are
They've changed it up. The down arrows that look like drill bits, I think, are only for your hands. The down arrows that look like you could shoot them out of a bow and arrow, I think, are either geo or rock or ship. I think. Ooh, down you go. No, you don't, dearie. Kabammies! Kabammies! Alright, this is where we need Moon. Whom I think is away.
Something else out here.
Ooh, what are you doing? Space Tard, come on. Moon, are you still AFK? Let me see if he's in the seat. Yeah, he's AFK. Good. I'm going to jump in the mining turret then. See if I can hoover these rocks. One of them slid, so we may have to move the ship. Let's see what we can do here.
Everything out here is hand mineable.
Okay. Yeah, I think the ones that don't have the little, I forget what the ends of arrowhead are called.
Arrowhead. Yep.
Yeah, but there's a term for the little spiky bits on the end of an arrowhead. I just remember what those are called. The end of an arrow, the fletches, the leather, the wing, the...
Yeah.
Those are called fletches, but I forget what the other bits are called. Anyway, the ones that look like you could shoot them from a bow, those are for, like, a vehicle.
What about the barb? The part you put the string in?
Yeah, thank you, Bendy. I appreciate that. A barb.
That's the back end.
I really miss playing.
Do you?
It's been a hot minute.
Okay, I have returned. What are we up to, boss?
I'm in that lower laser. I can get out and let you in. Here, come on in, Moon.
That's okay. It's okay. Which one are you in?
No, I'm in the one that you were gonna hop into. So hop on in.
Port side?
Yeah, port side. Hop on in. We got one more rock to break. Got a fracture, a secondary fracture to do, and then we're hoovering anything over like 30%.
Anything over 30?
Anything, 30 and above.
Yep.
Because we got plenty of rocks here to break. We've got a nice gold rock to break, and then another, I think it was a Terranite rock here to break. One of them is going to take both of us to pop it.
Terranite 75.
Yeah, you see it? I think I had the laser just about on it. Oh no, it's going to reset when I hop out, so.
Yeah, that's got a break, though.
Yes, it should be a yeller.
So is there enough in there for another mole to show up?
Yes, I can find you rocks too.
It's Bendy. Hello.
I know the guy's a genius. Well, I gotta bring it over. Do you do the bag trick on your mole?
No.
Because it ends up the processing loads. I did one with a full mow with the trick. It was like 60 hours with to process.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The reason why I don't, okay, the main reason why I don't, is I don't want somebody who just got into Star Citizen coming over here and thinking that every mole holds 180 SEU of material.
Yeah,
Eventually they will, but you're only filling up 6 bags at a time.
Yes, I want... That's the same reason why I don't run reshade and I don't do any of that shit. I want them to walk up here. Well, not walk up here. I want them to tune into the stream and see something that is standard
That they
SE.
can do. Yep, gotcha.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Realistic expectations.
I tried it once, but the processing time was too long, and I like having things turn around a little more quickly.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if we were to do a special stream one day and it says in the stream title, hey, trying the double the bag trick, that'd be different.
Makes sense.
It's triple.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean, but...
But yeah, the min-maxing, we can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, do a min-max stream.
Yeah, it's, I forget what they call it, Raymond. Hold on a minute, I can tell you. It should be in the hangar. I need to be careful showing my hangar because they sent me my coupon. I got my coupon, man. My coupon.
I did have trouble with my persistent hanger persisting. I don't know if anybody else has, but...
Keystone. It's called the Keystone paint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was rocking that one.
Keystone.
That's a cool paint.
I'm tickled pink now that we have more paints for the moles. Like they've been listening. They've listened. So now I have choices of green, purple, pink, and blue-white.
All right, so hear me out. I feel like they can give us paint and a paint gun and let us do our own ships now, because we have all the necessary requirements to script that. All they have to do is change it over to paint on the salvage heads, make that a paint sprayer for both the handheld and the rifle.
And get
Let us paint our
Yeah,
own ships.
wow. There was some drama about that a couple of years ago, remember? Remember the hex color code drama? The guy got banned off of Spectrum from it?
Yeah, but they're already giving us paint buckets. We can physicalize in the game. They're giving us ways that, just change it to mining or a sprayer. Give me a paint sprayer. Let me paint my ship.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. General Lee coming up. You guys think I'm fucking around, but I'm completely serious. There'll be a General Lee mole.
I was going to say, the only difficulty is people painting obscenities on there.
Right up top. Confederate flag and an O1 right there.
Right across the side of my reclaimer.
I mean, I don't care.
No.
I really don't.
Could I get a party invite, Pagan?
I suppose.
I'm going to paint that big...
Who am I talking to?
Scorpion.
Paint that big penis and have it entering into the bum end of that...
Invite sent.
Thank you.
Moon, are you still doing your thing, or do you need to drift backwards?
I think I'm done here.
Okay.
Looked up everything that was over 30%.
Okay. So now we got some biggins. Okay, let me get my bearings. Get my bearings, small bearings. Got a 27 mass rock. Here we go. I think this is our guy. 27 Terran. And then we had a gold rock. 47 gold. Yeah, this is our guy. I don't know if we're both going to be able to pop this.
I just had a Firebird try to take me on in a Polaris.
Okay, so let me get... I don't know if the two of us are going to be able to do this, man, but we're going to sure as fuck try. We might actually need a third person.
Do we need to bring? You need me to bring any gadgets along with me?
You looking at this gold here?
Yep. You might need a third person to pop into this other helix head.
Or a saber.
Or a saber. Yeah, that's true.
So do you need me to bring any gadgets along with me?
Maybe a saber?
Okay.
We're going to see what happens when I hop in this thing with a helix too. Moon, I'm bringing up power.
I'm back.
Okay, maybe slide in the other helix and see what happens, Moon. I don't know. I don't know if the two of us are going to be able to do this thing.
At the other side?
Yep. It should be outfit the same as this. It should have 2 XTR XLs and a Rieger C3, so I don't think she's going to have enough ass on her to do it.
Thank you for the 23 long months of subscribing, Crumpet Mode.
Hey, Crumpet, how the hell are you? There's a Caramore paint for either the mole or the raft, I think. There is. There is. That's the pink paint I was referencing. That's the pinky paint. Special delivery! Hey. 10 visits already this year? Wow, Crumpet. Yeah, I don't know if the two of us can get this.
Yeah, you're pretty close. I'm coming back.
Nope.
Wait, are you guys mining around Hurston?
Yeah,
we're
Ida.
Okay, I just had to double check.
I'm only 1.2.
Well, I'm in Pyro.
Out.
I'm just trying to get my headhunter run back up.
Okay.
Happens to be I'm at Harel 1, so it won't take long to get there.
Okay, copy that.
Match guy for you because guys down here, man.
Right?
I got a helix. I should add a little more oomph too. 3 helix.
Well, the thing about it is the separate ships add more instability, but we might be able to handle it with that.
Gotcha. Because I got a helix, I got an impact, and I've got a Hoff steed if we need either one. And I got riders on all of them.
Well, each helix has 1 Riger C3 and 2 XTR XLs. Whoa, my hut.
Fuck you, Moon! You never had the cheese I wanted!
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get these kitties going. Wow, my HUD just blipped off. What the fuck?
If you want, when I get there, I can put a saber on it to give us a little more window.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a good idea. Whoa, too much. Too
Wake
much,
up
too
that
much.
kitty, give him some treats.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll give them treaties.
There we go.
Here you go, Sneakies. Where's the rest
The
of them?
sanctity of this place has been fouled.
You want to maintain peace with all your kitties, you must give them treaties. They are peace treaties.
Hey, Majestic. You're gonna hate me.
What? Did you find another set of armor?
Found another railgun.
Oh, I've got more. I've got like 4 now. I've been snacking up on those places.
Yeah, so I found this in a bunker.
Alright, we got a tickle. Well, she's heating up, guys.
More than a tickle. You got the ball, Pagan.
Do I? Okay.
I don't even see your guys' lasers. I see them on your stream, but I don't see them on mine.
Oh! What the fuck did I just do?
Oh no, but we need more power.
I think I just exited mining mode.
Back on.
What the fuck did I just do? There we go. Hold on a minute. I bumped the button on my joystick and screwed it up. Hold on a minute. I don't want to jump right into 100% and overheat it.
Like that? Ooh.
We're good. We're below it. We're below it.
Yep. Oh, come on. Get back in there.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, Calisthenics, how are you? Yeah!
Zipper.
Woo!
There's that 27K mass to your right. Moon might be able to hit it.
Okay.
My dear. Hold on. If it's this one, maybe. If it's the other one, no. Now this is just iron and inert, so no, I can't get it. I'm right on the edge of it, but no, it won't reach. Yeah, it won't reach.
Okay, some of these are going to need the Hofsteed to do the
Just
secondary
stop it.
breaks.
I'm so close.
Hey, Omad. Okay, yeah, we're probably going to have to get the other laser on, because these are going to be... This is going to overheat in the Helix. The Helix is just going to rake these things, just explode.
You think?
Yep. I'm looking for big. Let's see, we've got 112K rock here. Was the only one I think might be a candidate for the Helix.
Nah, Hopsy should be able to hit that.
Yeah, I just don't trust
At least
it.
my size 1 is breaking 12Ks now.
Think the Helix will blow up these 4Ks too quick?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Nearly pop them.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, happy to help out. Happy to help out.
Might need to have you turn the nose a bit.
I'm gonna have to, because I'm like right up on this thing. I mean the front turret's like, this rock smells weird.
Yeah.
So the lesson to me is I need to take this one of these XTR XLs off and put another Rieger C3 on the 2 Helixes, or at least one of them. Because she was just a little shy. She's like a little too shy. All right, Pagan. Where are you? Get your shit together, mister. Where was that other beam at? If I can get this in the right position. That's just iron. We don't want that. That's a naughty rock. We don't want that rock.
Right here.
Are you good with that distance?
I think so. Oh, you moved again.
I did move.
Come back.
Which way?
Well, then the ship settled. I need you to go to your starboard.
My right?
Yep. No. Yeah, not strafe. There we go. A little more. A little bit more. There you go. Now I'll be able to hit that second rock. Alright. I can get all these and I can get that second rock Minnie was talking about from here.
Okie dokie. That should give us something to look at while you're working. There. Some scenery. Bindy's in the area, but you probably just want to follow him. We already popped it. Yeah, I think I'll change the loadout on the Helixes. Give one of the Helixes a second Rieger C3 and one less XTR XL. I'm kind of digging that paint. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever the Keystone paint, I'm really liking it.
Something
We are
different.
slowly drifting to starboard.
Am I?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I don't understand why, because I've upped the dead zone on my sticks to like 0.08. There's no, they shouldn't be drifting, but you know, it is what it is.
Who's my other mole out here?
Scorpion.
It's Scorp.
I got 2 Terranites over here for you.
Okay. Be there in a moment. I unfortunately didn't bring my controls over. I was like, wait a minute. At least get my flight sticks going.
I have to say, mining has come a long ways from 3.7. The mining beams used to all look the same.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were different colors. Like, oh, you're harvesting. It's kind of a pinky color.
The rocks all used to look the same.
Yup.
And they used to spawn at the same exact location every time.
Mm-hmm. I'd like it if when you harvested them, if instead of them being rock, gone, if it went from rock and then started shrinking. You know what I mean? Like a little part of it started disappearing. I don't think they're at that point with Maelstrom yet, but I'm hoping it comes with Maelstrom. I know that's a lot of work for them to do, but I think that would add a lot to the experience. But at least they do change as you break them and harvest them.
I wonder if they'll go the rock route and actually give the ore a physical item.
Can you elaborate for me? I want to make sure I understand you.
Like how they do the gyms. Like they'll have like poop out a bunch of big rocks. Not like how they'd have now, but it's like more smaller and it's more physical.
They eat up a lot more resources. That's why they're not doing it now. Now, if they get the resources under control, yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll do it once we get crafting.
I think they're going to have to change their system. I think they're going to have to further compartmentalize socks. Because right now, maybe I'm wrong, but as I understand it, the way that the server compartmentalization is there's bigger discrepancies between the compartments. So like, oh, it's a person. This person is in a large room. This large room is in this building. This building is in this neighborhood. I think what they'd have to do is change the size of the container to be like, oh, this person is in this small room, and this small room is in this quadrant of rooms, and this quadrant of rooms is in this portion of a building, and this quadrant of a building is in this larger building, and this building is in this block, and this block is in here. You see what I'm saying? That way they can control the amount of entities that's being cached by the server. So, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but if you tractor beam a box, you notice that box kind of like oscillates in and out of reality. So, like, the box is physicalized and then it's not. It's physicalized and then it's not. It's physicalized and then it's not. Especially if you start trying to like get it in and off of a cargo grid or in and out of an elevator. Like the Reclaimer elevator is horrible for that. There are times when you're trying to get a box in and out of the elevator, up and down the elevator in the Reclaimer, you can see that box highlighting and not highlighting, highlighting and not highlighting. And if you can catch it when it's not highlighting and it's just a picture, a JPEG, you can glitch it. You can get it to go through that door and glitch in the side of the Reclaimer, or the same thing happens in the Polaris. That's how we're able to get that shit in and out of the landing gear of the Polaris. Those torpedoes. Majestic's been there with me a couple times when we've gotten them stuck in the fucking landing gear of the Polaris. If you can catch them when they're a JPEG and not an item, you can glitch them. The problem is they oscillate in and out, and it's not on a cycle. It's not on a rhythmic pattern. I don't know what triggers them to go in and out of physicality. But for whatever reason, they're doing that. So they just need that. They need to figure out how they're going to cycle that or change that. Because, I mean, if they could control that better, then they could do all kinds of cool shit with Maelstrom. You know, like that little animation graphic that they had when the Gladius came in and blew up the rock pillars, and everything shattered, and the pebbles went everywhere, and the water went ripply. Okay, that's all well and good, but you don't want to bog down the server with all these pebbles being constantly cached by the server. It only needs to be cached if somebody's in the area. But you need a tighter way of controlling it. It doesn't need to be pebbles if someone's 7K away. Only if someone's within visual distance. I mean, if someone's within like 1K, sure, make them pebbles. If someone's 3K away, they're not going to visually see that. Why the fuck are they pebbles? Only do it if they're within visual distance. You know what I mean? You done, Moon?
There's a second one to your right,
We
Swart.
had a horrible break.
Okay.
We had one that gave us 100%.
Yep.
And then 2 rocks giving us in the 40% range, 2 giving us in the 30% range. Everything else is like 20 and under.
Okay. Well, we're at 16 for cargo, right? Of 96.
Well, I haven't sucked any of it up yet.
Well, I'm good with anything 20% and above. I'm good with 20% above.
Well, I was going through making sure I got the high percentage stuff first.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not hurting for money. If you want to hoover the 20% and above, I'm good.
With this many rocks, I would hate to sit here and hoover up a bunch of 20%ers just to find out once I'm full there's a couple 100%ers.
You want me to reposition? I can.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, them 2 rocks not going to fill you all the way up.
Yeah, we're fine. I mean, that was a... What was that? Like a 120K rock? Grab all the bits and then... I am perfectly happy if we get full and I take you over there to Scorp and drop you off where you can man his mole while I go drop off a load at the refinery. I'm fine with that. Because if you can...
Oh, that's... Ah, crap. That's why.
Well, I think someone in Pyro didn't get the memo about ramming.
Oh,
Because he's already tried twice ramming me in a light fighter.
He just blew up.
Yeah, he blew up. I just noticed my shields were damaged, and I was like, oh, just the parts flying away.
Tard.
Just so they fixed the ramming problem, right?
Yes.
Did you note his name?
No.
You get his name because he's probably going to try it again.
He ain't going to do anything big in a Polaris.
Yeah, but it's good to know who the asshat's name is, so we see him in the verse and be like, hey, fucktard.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I rammed him by accident, but...
If he's done it more than once, then that's pretty clear. See you later, Raymond. You have a good one, buddy.
Well, he started firing missiles at me, but...
Well, that's really clear that the guy's a fucktard.
Oh, yeah, he is. It's Pyro. I expected it.
Let me take on this giant capital ship all by my little lonesome.
In my light fighter with only size 2 missiles that got eviscerated out of the air.
From what I could see, the only ship that really poses a threat's an A1.
Yes, the A1 is a death trap for the...
Well, that's the meta now. Somebody figured out you could bomb the Polaris, and that's the fun thing to do.
That's why I'm grinding money in Pyro right now. If I can buy an A1.
I think I have an A1 if you want to borrow it. I can look at the hangar. I think I still got one if you want to borrow it.
Well, I want it for... I could do solo runs, because I'm going to be hitting Polarises at these...
I may have melted it. I don't remember. I think we used it once or twice.
I think you melted it like a year ago.
Yeah, probably, because we only used it, like, I think we used it for Jumptown once, and that was it.
I think you ended up swapping over to a C1.
Probably.
What are we up to today, guys?
I'm shooting lots of rocks.
I got Quant and Gold.
Quant and Gold.
Where are we at?
And Bex.
Oh, by the way, is anyone else randomly losing Headhunter rep?
Yes, I am. I went
had
from
that
junior
happen.
to
Headhunter?
neutral.
Well, no, I was at contractor, but then all of a sudden, randomly, I'm back at junior contractor.
Yeah, it dropped 2 levels on me, and
Whoa.
I didn't do anything else.
No, I'm still at junior contractor. That's weird, because I've been up and down with them. I guess all those times we did some resupply or die, it was all over the place with them.
Yeah, that's what screwed us big time. It screwed me big time.
Well,
What's resupply or die?
It was supply or die. It was the Viper Pyro phase 2.
Yeah.
Or side thing I can't remember.
It was disappointing. I made it to junior contractor and I went back to neutral. And I was like, I don't want to grind.
I'd actually prefer to be a
I
neutral,
went to
but
hostile, but when I did the intro mission again, or whatever it was, it went right back to junior contractor. Or at the very beginning of it, at least.
Well, I'm gonna run and I guess I'm gonna jump in my golem and go down to Pyro 4.
Just waiting for that guy on this Firebird to come back. I think he gave up.
Of course, as usual, if I'm going for big rocks at the golem, all I'll find are the little bitty crystal shards. And
I want the Arasa to come out, because then I can park a rock or a golem in the back of that thing and be like, oh, look, it's gems. Let me just land and grab those. Then keep doing what I was doing.
I think you can fit the Geo inside the mole.
Really?
Actually.
What?
It could fit on the elevator. Heard.
Huh.
Because I know if it's kind of if it's almost the same dimension as the Corsair elevator, I think it could fit. Which I think
that'd be interesting.
What's that, man?
You want to hit this Bex and Terranite rock here?
Okay. Which way do you need me to move?
I can get to it.
Oops.
Right here where we
Sorry
are.
about that. I was trying to join on you, Pagan. Not.
Okay, it's fine.
Just need some help.
Okay. Let me reposition where I can get my laser on it and help you. Let me get my bearings and find out where it is. Is this the one right here?
Y'all in standard,
yeah, nose up a little.
Ida.
This one right here.
Yeah, I understand. Let me get where I can get my laser on it and be of actual help to you. Okay, here we go. We're at Ida, Hurston, Moon of Hurston.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in Pyro. So.
I didn't think I'd ever hear Arcan say that.
Yeah, you know, I haven't had any problems out here, and I find more minables.
That's because all the PvP people are currently over here in Stanton.
What was that?
I'm saying you and I drug my ass over to Pyro a few times.
I'm proud of you, Moon. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being truthful here.
It's not that I'm scared or anything of it.
I know I'm not. As I said, I'm not being mean or sarcastic or hateful. Are you at 100, Moon?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to tickle the laser a little bit then.
When I first came over here, I was terrified. Now that
I'm always abundantly cautious in Pyro. I will say it like that.
Oh yeah.
Abundantly cautious.
I'm your king! Well, I didn't fight for you!
Hey, it's the Master of Chaos.
Murder hobos.
Well, one of the I was gonna say one of the things the murder hobo was on chat the other day saying is that he doesn't fight in Pyro because people in Pyro fight back. He said Stanton is full of soft targets, and I was like, okay, there you go.
My favorite thing is the pirates all going over to Stanton, but all the targets are in Stanton's. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
That being said, did you hear what Squirt's kid did the other day?
The Eclipse?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking proud of your kid, dude. Took him out.
Took out the Eclipse with a golem.
That's badass,
He
dude.
definitely uninstalled the game after that.
Yeah, he peaked.
I had to say that to my niece one time about deer hunting.
Oh, shot the big buck off the bat.
I was gonna say
Yeah, well, if you can pomp them, Moon, I can hoover them. So
we had a rule at our camp, and if you shot the biggest buck of the year, part of the dues that you paid into deer camp would have a mount done. Whoever killed the biggest buck the camp paid to get it mounted. And I thought for the first time I killed this beautiful 12-point, and I thought, finally, I'm going to get a mount out of this camp. I go like, everybody's even looking at it in camp, jealous. They're like, dude, you're getting them out this year. This is awesome. About that time, my brother pulls up with my niece, and they drop the tailgate. She's got this beautiful 14 points sitting in the back. And I let her
Please
gloat.
don't tell me it wasn't her first time out.
It wasn't her first deer.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was the biggest deer to date that she had ever killed. And I let her gloat all through that year, all the way through the next year. And finally, after deer season was over, the following year, for Christmas, and all I had was my brother actually took the antlers from my deer and had them made into an antler mount because he thought it was a beautiful deer, and of course he couldn't afford to get a full head mount like we get from camp. So he actually paid out of his pocket to get the antler mount for me because he knew I didn't have the money. And he gave it to me for Christmas the following year, here, Bobby, and I was like, oh man, thanks, this is awesome. I was so proud of that deer. She goes, yeah, but my deer was bigger. I'm the better hunter. And she kept, we'd let her rub it in for a little over a year. And I said, Katie, she said, yeah. I said, let me go ahead and tell you now. You can ask your brother. You can ask your Uncle Mike. You can ask any of the hunters in here. I said, yeah. I said, I would stop gloating about the 14 point. And she goes, why is that? And I said, because you've already peaked on your, I said, you've pretty much peaked. I said, your dad's never killed a deer that big.
Most 99% of the hunters have never done that.
I said, yeah, that's what I told her. I said, 99% of all the hunters in Arkansas have never killed one that big. And I said, the chances of you finding a deer that big or bigger is going to be slim to none. And I said, so you beat me that year, and that was awesome. But it's never a competition between hunters. It's between you and the deer and what you can, scouting out and finding that best buck. And I said, you fell upon your deer by luck. I said,
her dad probably found it for her. So
actually, he had never seen that deer he told me straight up. He said, I never once saw that deer on the cams. I mean, he was like, that deer never showed up on the cams at all.
I don't count that as hunting. I'm sorry. I count that as stalking.
Yeah.
Or sit and wait. I don't do either of those. I track my prey by their footprints or hoof prints.
I track my deer usually all year. I use my cams when I find an area where I find sign. I actually use my cams throughout the spring and summer to see what's moving in that area, what's the size of the deer, especially when the felt starts to come on, and it lets me harvest the deer. I can actually manage the wildlife. So if I've got a older doe running around, because we're allowed so many doe a year too.
What?
You know how many people hunt for a decade?
It just crashed
before it gets their first deer.
What just crashed?
Star Citizen Game
Oh.
Error 32212225477.
Moon, can you pop this rock right here?
I think I'll try.
It's 27 Bex, but it's 12% Terranite. The two together are pretty good.
I see it.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
Do you think a combination, Bendy, of you and me will get this rock?
Yeah, what do you got on your mining head? I'll go 100, you take the lead.
Because I can run a helix.
I'm going to head over there with Moon here in a second because we're going to be full, and he can help you. He can jump in one of your turns. As soon as we pop this rock, I'm going to hoover it, and I'll run Moon over there to help you.
I'm at 100.
So you'll have help here in a minute.
Hi.
We're just about to pop this guy. Green's filling up right now.
Did you just let off a surge or something?
That's what?
A surge. Why'd your laser change?
It didn't. We weren't budging it, so we'll have to wait. There was no movement, no flicker.
Ita. We're in the hot fix, TJ.
I think while we're waiting, I'm gonna land and put a saber on it.
Well, guys, I'm telling you, we're gonna have Moon over there in just a minute. You're gonna have Moon in just a minute.
I know, but I think we're gonna need a saber. So I was like, while I'm waiting.
How big is the rock?
It's only 26K.
You're gonna have a second helix on it in a minute, right?
I only have one helix.
I'm gonna be there.
He's rocking.
Oh, you're gonna be.
That's what I'm trying to get through to you. I'm gonna have a mole in the area, and all you guys are gonna have to do is hoover.
Ah.
Just give me a minute. We'll have you covered. We're just hoovering up now, and then I'm gonna head over there. We can pop it. Moon and I can pop it, and then I can just land, and then he can help you hoover, and then continue on while I drop all this refinery load.
I'm really surprised me and him together couldn't pop this one. It's only 26K.
Yeah, we're at 92 right now. I'm just going to hoover this last little bit up and then GTFO. Yeah, Moon and I can pop it together in the two helixes, and then you'll be good to go.
Well, you might need help with that gold rock right next to it, too.
Okay, well, that's fine, too. I don't need to store anything. I mean, we're heading up now.
What's your cargo capacity looking at right now, Squirt?
Oh my goodness.
Just under half. I got 45 of 96.
I gotta call my Geo and my.
Do you need to go unload and come back? Is that rock going to be too big for what you got, the room you got now?
No, he'll be. There's only 25 SCU of quant in that rock. He's got plenty for that. But the gold rock's 54K mass at 46% gold.
So that's another 27K there. So that's 50 between the two.
Make sure I still got a Geo. Yeah,
and I'm full too.
Okay. Alright, well, we're 30K out, but I'm about to enter fast travel mode, so we'll get there real quick. I don't have room for it. I've only got 2 SCU left.
Oh, there's a broken Bex over here you could finish filling up on. It didn't have room for it.
Well, there you go, Scout. Scorpion, you could fill up with that and then go dump off and come back.
No, I meant you, Pagan. It'd be enough to finish filling you up.
Oh, I'm good. I'm at 94, 96. I'm fine. I heard you going to Bendy, not Skell.
Alright, so we got the Geo. All I gotta do now is call the rock.
Anybody else out here mining? There's more rocks right here.
All right. We are on site. Why can I not shoot my guns? Well, this is interesting.
You're looking at this quad here, or what?
I don't know. Ship's acting weird. They said it was a 27K, so I think it's this one right in front of the mole.
Yeah, the other big one you was looking at is the gold rock.
Okay, so this is the quant right here. If we pop this, then he can fill up and head back on this. 64. We need to get to around 52. I think, Moon, if you and I pop this, then he can fill up and dip out on this while we pop the other rock.
Oh, so you don't need me to shoot. Okay.
Moon and I should be able to pop this with just the two of us, right?
You should, yeah, but you'll be able to skip out on that gold rock. Like, I find those a lot. Because I think he's going to be almost full, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure between this... The quant doesn't usually break off 100% quant. It's usually pretty messy. I mean, if he's got room, we can fill him up the rest of it on quant. On gold, I mean. But... Alright, Moon, I'm coming up. I'm at 100.
Yep, me too.
She's coming up. She's just doing it slow.
You take lead.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be one of those days for rock money.
Whoop.
Ooh, nice one, Megan.
Woo! Woo! She was
Took that right to the edge.
She was spicy. Okay, that's gonna be Hoffy from here.
I'm on the way over.
Copy, copy.
I got a second quant rock, 32,000 mass, 36% quant.
Okay.
Rock mining's gonna be difficult.
Are you in a laser where you can pop this Scorp all by yourself?
Yeah, I've got a fully kitted out rock.
Okay, cool. Let me get in that thing and we'll see if we can pop this quant rock for you. Bendy says he's got one, so let me fly over there and see what we can do with it. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we can get you completely full of quant.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Don't forget, do not pay me on this run, Scorp. Just deal with Bendy and Moon, okay? I'm good.
I would love to see somebody get a 100% quant run again.
It's,
Oh,
yeah, it's hard to do.
I can help you happen. Like, that can definitely happen on a day with me. If you got a kitted out mole and some gadgets, we could do that.
Alright, where is Bendy? Bendy. Okay.
So if we're heading for another one, do I need to go back into the...
Yeah, the Helix. I'm sorry, Moon. I'm sorry, Moon.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
And Scorp, I wouldn't be all that picky when it comes to stations with the quant. I would just dip out to someplace.
Okay.
The fuck? Oh.
Hallelujah. I found AA Connie with a bunch of attritions on it.
Nice.
What a load.
Off.
Trust me, I am. And a dead body right in the next to it. I'm assuming that was the owner at one point. Let's see if he had anything on. Oh yeah, definitely a player.
32. Alright, we might need a little help on this one, Bendy. Might need a little help. We get her to 52 meters.
I'm at 100.
Copy that. Okay. See what we can do with her.
That instability is going to be nuts. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, these are size 5.
Well, you might have to be lead, actually. If we're both going to be at 100, you're going to have to be lead. Your connection's usually faster than mine anyway. Southern Florida's got a better internet than Northern Florida, believe it or not. Alright. I'm at 100. Whoa!
Whoa!
That went up fast. Maybe we won't need you. Moon, are you at 100 already?
I am now at 100, yes.
Okay. Now, we're gonna need you, Bendy. I'm at 100, he's at 100. Whoa! Fuck me!
Yeah.
We're gonna let that cool down real quick.
I've already turned my laser off and it's still showing charging.
I'm showing your laser still on, Pagan.
Yeah, I know. I turned it off and I moved it away from the damn beam. I can't. I'm not in the laser.
We're clear. We're clear. It's clear. It's clear. Woo!
What the fuck was that shit?
Right out.
Oh my.
Aviation thought it was wise to use 500
Abby,
points on Give Kitty treats.
I'm not trying to criticize, but it almost looked like Bendy turned his laser on at full power.
Oh my
no,
god.
30%.
I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying that's what.
No, all right. I get it. I get it.
That thing just went.
It's that instability, bro.
Okay.
Thing just said, "Fuck you." Boom.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let all that red go away. Then I'm gonna turn up to like 80%.
Well, both of you go back to 100. I'm gonna start mine at 5.
Okay. How about that?
And I'm gonna start at yellow distance.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I am now at 99% power. Hey, Gremlin, I'll give him treats here in just a minute. We're trying to pop a 32,000 mass rock that's turning into be a bit of a challenge.
That's going up.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk this up slow because of that instability.
Yeah, I'd be real cautious with her.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Oh yeah, we can do it some night if you want to, Gremlin. It seems like every 5 or 6 seconds the game throws an instability surge in there. So you can figure every 5 or 6 seconds it's going to jump. There she goes.
Yeah, hey.
Fork and A, man. Thanks, Bendy.
All right, this one's ready for you, Scorp.
Yep, head on over.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yep.
flip over to the.
That's fine.
A few secondaries.
Yeah, he's going to hit on the Hofstede and start doing secondary breaks for you. I'm going to see if there's anything that I trust to break in this Helix. Everything I see looks like the Helix would just explode violently and not in a friendly way. Yeah, everything looks like it's 5Ks though.
I gotta admit, I'm surprised that the Helix will overpower the 4Ks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really not good. Let me find a 5K rock and I'll show you what I mean. There's a 3K right there. There's a 5700 right there. Okay, so there we go. There's a 5700 right there. Alright, so let me try a tickle.
I can't see it. 31.
Whoop. Okay, there we go.
That I can't.
Okay.
There it is.
So I'm just tickling. See, the problem is the Helix has a minimal power of 30%, and that green is just so fucking narrow.
Yeah.
I just don't like trying it, because it's like, it's a recipe for disaster. You know, normally one person doing secondary breaks in the mole is fine. Because you're really better off having somebody doing, having a pair do primary brakes. Oh, that's awesome, Gremlin. Let's do kitty treats real quick. Usually you're better off having the second party do doing primary brakes. 2 people doing primary brakes and a secondary doing Okay. Oh yeah. Mining takes skill. So mining isn't, there is some skill to it. Salvage is largely like, oh, let me just shoot the magical laser broom.
Some people call it a power wash simulator.
Oh, that's actually a really good way of explaining it.
You're not kidding, this quant is a dirty break, messy break.
It's always a bad break. It's real messy. And the timer doesn't start on this quant until it gets hoovered. So, I mean, if you need to go drop that off and then come back, this shit can sit here.
Secondary brakes, I wasn't expecting.
Nice. There are better sheets out there, Gremlin, but I have a refinery order tracking sheet that's got a lot of information on it that I try to optimize for mining runs. Let me show you what I mean. So let's make this smaller here so it's easier to see. So right here. Track your orders here. So you pick your station and what you've got chooching and what the yield is in the method. Don't really have to have the method, but I use that to kind of get an idea of how long it's going to take, and then the refinery fees. For me, I've got how much SCU it's going to take to haul it, what the yield value is, and then who was involved in that run. For me, this makes it easier so I know who I need to pay. And then, of course, the running total. So, like, hey, I know today's mining, or last week's mining, 413,000. It's going to be 59 SCU. This tells me who was involved in that mining run. So I know the earlier run today, Bendy was involved, so I need to pay him half of that. Previous run, Bendy and Moon was involved. And then further over, where do I need to take this refinery order? It's got Terranite and Bexolite in it. So I know this run that we're doing right now, Terranite, Gold, and Bexy. So where am I going to run this to? Well, Terranite and Bexy have a better run at Arc L5, but there's a gold penalty there, so I have to figure out what's going to be the most valuable. But if you want it, you can get it. If you can run, you can type spreadsheet in the chat, and it'll give you the link to it. You do solo? Yeah. There you go.
Gold rocks here, they're over 60k mass each.
Ooh.
One's 41% gold.
Nice. 60k mass. That's got to be over 100 SCU then.
The 66k mass, 23% gold.
Okay. I won't be able to stick around too much longer, guys. You guys are going. Moon may have to get you transfer moles or transfer over to somebody else's mole. I'm going to have to get off here soon. It's almost 3 here. I told Mrs. B I would get off shortly after she got out of Sunday school today.
I can hang out here, go cash that in. Come get another load done, you can call it quits.
Are you on site here for him to...
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm party marker.
Yeah, I told Mrs. B I'd get off when she got home on Sunday school. She's been home for a couple hours already. Practice for launch for 1, for 2 it allows for events or crafting.
If you want to land, I can hop out and just stand here by the rock while you do your thing, and I'll wait for Squirt to come pick me up.
Perfect. Yeah, that'll work out perfect. I'll touch down.
I gotta go offload. I'm full.
Okay, perfect. Then, yeah, Moon will stand by here. Do you have drinks, Moon? Are you good?
You can get on my ship with me.
I'm plenty. I'll take a drink before I get out, or before I leave.
Okay, yeah, okay. You can board Bendy's ship then, so you don't freeze to death or anything.
A moonsicle.
Ooh, I wonder what flavor. It's a moonsicle. What is it? Cherry, or strawberry, or blueberry?
You don't. I was gonna say, on our moon, you don't want to know.
There you go, man.
The flavor of sickle is a poontang.
Poontang. Yeah, all them astronauts drink tang. I drink moontang.
Moontang wasn't what I said, but okay.
Hey, Cinexter, how the hell are you? Did Moon run out of the turret, or did he use the smellevator?
I was drinking real quick.
No, you're good. I just didn't know whether I'd missed you hopping out or not.
I'm taking the smellevator.
You taking the smellevator?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody must.
Okay.
You're free to go, boss.
I'm right there, Moon.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Pyro, but I have the best luck searching the little islands for mineable crystals. Does that make sense?
The islands?
Oh, dude, if you're on Pyro 4.
Oh, I haven't been there yet.
Okay, it's got continents and seas, and there's like little islands and stuff all over it.
Does it?
When you're looking at it, yeah. And instead of going and just hitting the main deal, I go hit the little islands down through there. And I have a lot of luck doing it.
Mm-hmm.
For the crystals and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I still come across huge rocks and things I can't mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't like about doing solo in the prospectors. I can come across a deal and I can only crack 1 or 2 of the rocks that are there without help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I have to leave it, and it sucks. That's why I like doing the rock mining. I can go around, and usually I can get everything I find there.
I'm just gonna lay here on this rock in my sexy pose.
Too bad we can't do that kind of pose right now. All right, not to interrupt everyone. Not to interrupt everyone at the same time, but I want to do a couple of things while I'm flying over to Arc L4. First thing is let everyone... Ooh, well, let's reset that. Okay. First thing is let those of you here who don't already know, Bendy has started streaming. I don't know if he has a schedule yet or not. I'll let him tell you. Bendy has started streaming. He doesn't have a schedule yet. Okay, there you go. He has started streaming. I haven't been able to catch him live yet, but I believe he's streaming mining for the most part. Is that right?
Yeah, just scouting.
Okay, scouting and mining. Okay, so I invite you to check him out. While we are shooting the shit, I will try to find his stream URL and dump it in the chats so that you guys can find him and stalk him. I don't know if he is live already, but I will say this so that he's aware of it and everyone else is too. He is more than welcome to stream while I am. If we're mining together, I think it would be awesome if he was streaming as well.
Does that apply to me too?
Of course, always.
Okay.
So I'm going to find his channel. Here we go. Got it right here, Bendy. We're going to throw this in channel chat. Come on, throw it in the box, Pagan.
The
Click.
sanctity of this place has been
There you
fouled.
go. You figured your shit out. Good job, mister. You
Yeah,
now know how
I'm
to...
gonna trouble you to help me out with my audio a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. Hit me up.
And I still got some graphic stuff I want to do to those pictures I showed you.
Okay. So there's Bindy's stream URL on Twitch and the YouTubes.
The sanctity of this
I
place
invite
has
you to
been
check him out.
fouled.
You guys already know his skills handling boxes, and you already know his skills with mining. As I understand it, he's going to do a little bit of everything, but I'll let him tell you.
I'm just hiring myself out for a scout. I'm going to stream it so everybody can watch.
So you're a whore. Gotcha.
Yes.
Good to know.
Is there a coordinate system in the game yet? Can you actually
Yes.
find something? Okay.
There is coordinates. Good luck finding those coordinates, but yeah, there are coordinates.
You have to use well, even then, because the planets rotate now, you have to use the OMs and the planetaries.
So you have to do the go here, go this many meters this way, this many meters that way kind of thing? Like they used
Yeah.
to do for the secret stuff? Gotcha.
You used to do that to find stuff like Benny Hinge. Whoa, there's a turret there, Pagan.
The unlisted stuff, yeah.
You can find Benny Hinge really easy now.
Good job.
Hey, Pagan. When you get a second, check out SC Picks.
SC Picks?
SC Picks channel in our Discord.
Is there a sexy spaceman there propositioning me?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me
Got
do
my
my...
post going on. Nice sunrise behind me.
Ooh.
That's actually the sunset. We have blue sunsets on Ida.
I have a question.
42.
Is anyone currently available and not doing anything?
What's your problem, Barry?
Are you in trouble and need assistance?
Technically, yes.
What's going on, Ferrets?
My ship was blown up by a bunch of NPCs, and now I'm currently stranded with a bunch of loot.
How much loot, how much cargo space do you need?
A ship big enough that can carry a bunch of size 5 ship weapons and a few cargo containers.
How big are the cargo containers?
One is a... one is a 4 and the other one is a 2.
A 4 and a 2 and a bunch of size 5 guns?
So a Max or a Zeus?
Okay.
Yeah, but they...
MSR.
They are also still like NPCs over here, so they will shoot you.
They're hostile, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Where are you?
I could share you the mission so you can actually come right to me.
No, I mean, what part of the game are you in?
Stanton over on a Selwyn, I think it's a Selwyn. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get this refinery order started, and let me see what I can do logistics-wise to give you some help.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Alright. To the designers
What do I
of
have?
Freelancer Max, please include a hatch button.
So I need something that's capable of taking some firepower. Is it a ground place or space base?
It's a ground.
So I don't get crushed by my door every time.
If I bring a Polaris and park it, are we going to be fucked?
I don't think so. Why?
Okay, I might be able to spawn a Polaris and fly it over the area and park it
You
near
could
you.
swoop over there with the SRV and just tow the ship and all out.
The ship is a dead.
As long as it's one piece, or as long as it's a piece where you can, tow it out to a safer location to unload your shit.
Oh, that's true.
No, the mole's about to blow up. This hangar bug, what a pain in the ass.
What ship is it?
Hangar auto store.
Huh?
Yeah, I need to store it again. The hangars will bring up and blow your ships up. It'll halfway glitch through the floor. So I'm storing it again to see if it'll save it from going pop.
How many NPC ships are there in the area, Ferrets?
There's 2 of them, a Warden and a Scorpion.
We've been noticing
Okay.
leaks in processes.
Just wondering if I can get a Connie in there and take them out from a distance and then park the Connie and load your cargo up is what I'm wondering.
Maybe.
If I could plink them off from a distance in the Connie, you know what I mean? Because the Connie has size 4s and 5s. I might have enough of a range advantage to just snipe them.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the Scorpion looks pretty damaged. She's already missing a wing or 2, so...
$19K. Okay, we got Bexy. We got Terranite. And I think it was gold. Okay. 1606. Okay. Wait. Gold was 1606. Okay. Bexy was 673. And Terranite was 1856. And that was Bendy and Moon. And Moon. Got it noted. Okay, good. Now, let's get out of here. Because I know the Connie has enough cargo space for all that stuff. I could go in there with an F8 and probably take care of the Scorpion and the Vanguard, but then I gotta come back with a cargo ship to grab the rest. I was just trying to do it with one big ship, you know?
Don't forget my picture, baby.
Oh shit, hold on a second. Let me get the hangers and hams while we're doing this. SC picks, you said. Nice one, Moon. Hangers and hams. What do we got here in the area? What do we have in the neighborhood?
Just sitting on my rock in my sexy pose.
Where'd you respawn, Ferris, or are you just in capped?
I'm not actually dead.
Oh, okay. You're just in the area. Okay, so you can man a turn.
Trying to finish off these NPCs that are in this bunker, but so that one of them is randomly teleporting, so I can't actually kill him.
Oh, my Connie's at New Babbage. I'd have to claim it to get it here. We have a Polaris in the area. We have a Zeus. You need to drink something, Pagan. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Space thirst.
Right? What a way to go. F8's at Area 18. Can claim it and get it here. Super Hornet's deliverable. Get that and take out the ships and come back with a cargo ship.
Depending on how long this takes to hoover up, if you're still not back with the cargo ship, I can come over with the Polaris. Pick it up. Pick him up.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking the Polaris to haul the cargo. The problem is I'm just going to be sitting there in a turret trying to take this fucker out as he circles around and around and around and around and around.
Right now, baby. I was going to say, we both said right now, baby, right now.
Yeah,
that's awful.
Right around, baby, right around like a record spin. Sorry.
See what I get for jumping ship and sitting on a rock.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm making the final jump.
Trust your gut, Pagan. What's your gut telling you to do?
Says leave all your worldly goods to Arcan. Oh, sorry.
I don't think you can spawn a Polaris here at this station. Because it doesn't have a docking port. Arcal 4 is too small.
It doesn't have a docking port?
No.
Huh.
It's too small.
Arcal 4 is a tiny little station.
Yeah. She's a very tiny place.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
No docking port, no extra large hangar.
Alright, so we gotta wait on a timer 5 minutes. What we're doing, or we're gonna back off a little bit, we're gonna drink something. Ferrets, I'm gonna bring a ship and take care of your overhead naughties.
Alrighty.
And then we'll come back with a cargo ship, or somebody will meet us with a cargo ship, and we will deal with your cargo and your stuff.
The one time where I need a knife and I just don't have one. Dang it. Where are
Is there
all
a
the
nice
boxes at?
handy-dandy place here to land to pick you up, Moon?
I should be. I landed my mole right there.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't want to have to make you walk very far. Let's see here.
No,
There
you
should
ran
be
all the
a-
way over there just to strike that pose.
There should be a busted up quant right here to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I strafed back and right from the busted quant.
The Hofstede's on the left side of the ship, Moon.
All right.
There should be no second brakes. You just got to suck it all
okay.
up.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Three minutes on this thing.
All right.
I have a Super Hornet Mark 1. What the hell do those things? I'm trying to think of what the hell this. All Super Hornets have 2 seats, right?
Yeah.
They do?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying
I
to
don't
think.
know. The F7 don't. That's a F7 that I have doesn't have 2 seats.
Let's try this Super Hornet Mark 1. I don't think I've flown the Super Hornet Mark 1 in years. Let's see what she's got on her. You don't have to wait no claim timer for that shit.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Super Hornet Mark 1 retrieve.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Not even gonna be picky.
Which bunker am I headed to, Ferrets?
I can share you the mission so you don't.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, please. That'd be awesome. Hey, RS Gaming, how are you doing? Take your time, no rush. I know you're in combat situation.
I can't share it because you're not
It's okay.
eligible.
It's okay. What part of Stanton am I headed to?
Selling.
Copy. It's going to take me a minute anyway. I'm at Arcal 4. So I'll head to Selin, and then we can go from there, okay?
Whoa. Are we moving?
Are we moving?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Floating
Nope,
up.
nope.
Oh,
it's
desync.
At least we were both seeing it.
Yeah. My rock kind of disappeared too.
Yeah, I
It's
saw a
still
little
here, but
tip of it. 'Cause I don't see any of the
I don't think
rocks.
that got it all.
Yeah, 26 quant. I'll take that. Was this the only rock here?
There's some gold rocks there, but too big for you to break. And there's a broken Bexalite right there, too.
I was gonna say, because we can go help out Pagan and...
Maybe. I don't think there's anything else you want there, though.
Alright. Now let's do this. Let's go drop this off and go help Pagan with Ferret.
Sounds good to me.
We'll Moon, if it depends, you roll in with me on the Polaris, or we could just...
Yeah, you can man a turret.
I will let you choose a ship, and I will probably hang with you.
Well, because
I really doubt I'm going to have any ships anywhere we go.
Yeah, it's docked at her at the where we're going to drop off.
Ferrets, I'm going to send you a party invite. It'll be in your pending for a few minutes, so you can accept it at your leisure. Rescue Rangers, away!
Teamwork.
Suppose I could get my firing groups while we're at it.
Also, does anyone happen to have a knife on them anywheres?
Mm-mm. Knives are so 19th century.
Yeah, but I need one in order to show this NPC
I
what
have,
it's like
I
to
have
be a
several on me, but they're not in game. They're on me.
That's not gonna help me any.
Do they sell knives at these stations that we're docking at?
Probably.
Some of them do, yeah.
That's on this side. Yeah.
Is the Heartseeker stuff still busted up? The turrets and all that stuff? Is all that stuff still fucked up?
What if I told you guys that I just found AA way off the planet?
I'd say that's great.
Apparently somebody left a thing open over here. Nope, nope, oh no. Oh god, no, no, no. The turns do not like that.
But what about your guns that are on your ship?
The frickin' the NPCs people are over here trying okay, so the turns are shooting at the NPCs, and the NPCs are shooting at the ship that I just went into because
You're in it.
Yeah, so the NPC didn't like it, and now the ship blew up. So I'm now stuck again. God damn it! Let me leave.
You didn't find another way off the planet.
No, I did not. Not anymore.
And
see, as normal, as typical, you are incorrect, Ferret.
Yes.
Damn it.
Trolled ferret.
I have even trolled myself, so.
We value the effort. The effort to.
Yeah. Chris Roberts, Troll of the Year award goes to.
Okay, we're down. I come out and Moon's just sitting at the table.
That's what he does.
You're chilling out.
Well, he's learned not to hang out in the turret because bad things happen. Bad things happen. That was a lesson that Murd learned the hard way. Yeah, Murd used to get ejected from the mole when we didn't require him. He'd be like, I'm out of the ship. You're like, what? Like, I'm out of the ship, Pagan. What do you mean you're out of the ship? I'm not in your ship anymore. Well, where are you? I don't know. I see stars.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
These two seeing stars and not dead people.
luckily back then, quantum traveling to party members worked fairly reliably. It's like, okay, so you break quantum, turn around, and lock quantum on the party member and travel back to them within like 10k. That worked pretty well most of the time. So it wasn't an issue to go pick him back up.
The good news is, I think.
Yeah, great grandson RS Gaming. Believe it or not, it's his first birthday today.
I think the only NPC out here now is the Scorpion, but I don't know what
Maybe
he's
our
at.
grandchildren will get to play this game in its full version.
Maybe.
I think this game just might be a multi-generational game.
Yes.
It already is, actually.
Oh well, a multi-generational game.
That's true.
Moon, we're gonna have to fly over to her L1. That's where the Polaris is stored.
Fired. Ferrets, you to charge him double.
That's it. I'm charging you triple because he told me double.
Don't forget the troll charge for the vehicle blowing up that you were lowered into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, charge him for that shit too. Vehicles aren't cheap. This fucker needs to remember that stuff.
Especially the ones that you find for free.
We don't use the F word when we involve charges. Yeah, we don't say free. We say hidden charges, sir. There were hidden charges that were not listed up front.
Well, thanks.
Are we selling apps again? Phone
Absolutely. Right there beside the JPEG
apps? What
ships.
they do?
Security post Crisco?
Oh, that sounds familiar. Hold on. I think it's Crisco.
Yeah, we're headed to Crisco. They better have some tasty ass fries.
It's a security post. Crisco, not Crisco.
Crisco, that's what I said. Crisco.
You said Crisco, but it's actually Crisco with an A.
With fries. Absolutely.
I see what you did there. Okay.
With French fries.
I think Pagan's hungry for lunch.
No,
Sounds that way.
Pagan's tummy's doing pretty good right now.
And instead, he's
Whoa!
trying to save a ferret.
What the fuck was that shit?
Did your ship also do a 180?
Yeah!
Yeah, but mine did that the other day too.
I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with you? I'm guessing there's going to be stuff shooting at me here in a second.
Turrets most likely, and one Scorpion probably.
Alright, well, I'm wondering where this
Scorpion,
fucker...
stop shooting!
Hey, Moon, you ready?
I'm looking for hostiles. I'm 4K out.
Maybe the turrets already took out the Scorpion then.
Well, I'm probably going to be hostile. Yeah, I'm trespassing, apparently.
Yeah, well...
I'm wondering if there's somewhere I can be where they can't shoot me.
Would you quit?
It's pretty open over here. That's the
There's a mountain. Maybe been coming on the back. So what the fuck was that shit?
Coming on the backs of what the fuck was that shit?
Exactly, on the backs of what that fuck was that shit?
Moon's doing a pee-pee dance here next to me in the ship.
They're shooting at you, Pagan. They are not happy with you. Run, Pagan. Just get out of here.
Holy cow, dude.
Down. And they just shot Pagan down.
You know what's crazy? On my scene, there was nothing visible. There was nothing that I could see shooting at me.
Do you want me to bring the Polaris with an Ursa and drive over and get you?
Doesn't matter for me. I'm now in Klesher.
He's a dead.
Your self status was definitely going red. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was going red, but I wasn't seeing no red fly thingies.
So I don't want to be the guy with bad news, but there is a bug where if you get sent to prison, you lose everything that you had on you.
Damn it!
What?
Yeah,
All of my stuff.
all of it gone.
All of my
Let's hope you
stuff.
Let's hope you didn't.
That's what I get for pursuing a life of crime. Congratulations, I'm eligible for release. Apparently, I'm eligible for release. Maybe they realized that I'm an awesome dude and that I was just trying to help out a friend.
It's so funny because your ship instantly disappeared and I don't know where it went.
Where did my marker go? There it is.
Well, there's helmets all over the
helmet
place
on the
here.
ground
There's all kinds of helmets and shit here. I think shit's broke, yo.
Watch that be all your gear.
There's undersuits and all
No.
kinds of shit here.
He's trapped in prison.
Right, TJ?
Oh.
Trapped in prison.
So just being there was enough to get a crime stat
That's
to
an
go?
oxymoron because you can climb out through the ventilation.
Well, technically, yeah, because it's a private property and you can't.
Oh, that was a close
you come
flyby.
over.
God bless it. Why is it every time?
Going from 2 to 1, you
All of a
you
sudden, the
quantum
little rock
buzz
bases that you busted up become obstacles for your.
Yeah, apparently I'm rehabilitated. Look at that.
Are you naked?
Nope.
Oh, good. So you kept all your stuff. At least
See?
all your.
See?
You equipped the things, but not.
This is what being a white knight on Spectrum and Reddit gets you, folks.
Check the inventory. See if you have all your stuff in there. Nope. Well, they saved you your drinks.
They did. I'm awesome. See? This is because I'm such an awesome guy. I run around, I pick up litter. Everyone should be like me. Except the trespassing part. Well, Fritz, I don't know how the fuck to get you.
We'll get.
Everyone should be a pagan.
No.
Was it the turrets that took you down?
Yeah.
This guy's drunk.
Well, that's why I was wondering if we wanted to bring a ground vehicle in to get you.
That'd be the best thing, to be honest with you.
How would you move all of
Streamer privilege, right? You gotta stream to get that, dude. I took almost a fucking week off. Wow, we got carts overturned. Somebody's fucking bored. Let me load into the game and sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya and then just, like, drag carts all over the place. Guys, I need to get off this fucking computer. I really do.
Yeah, go. I wasn't
Go.
expecting you to actually come over here.
I have a beautiful wife sitting on the couch waiting for me. I don't want to hang out with you losers.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Pagan.
I'm sorry. She's, you know, she's sexier than you. She looks much better than a Fritch Maid outfit than you guys do.
I know. Well, I mean, that's not true.
Wait.
but okay.
That's
You know? How the fuck do you know, Ferrets? Do you have a history that you haven't told us about?
I can neither confirm
he's
nor
secretly
confirm.
In love. He fell in love with the French maid outfit on Columbia. On the Rocky Horror.
Now I got a sudden picture of ferrets in a French maid outfit.
We're not going down that route again.
Again?
Again?
Oh, yeah,
Again? Oh, dear Lord.
I have been harassing him about Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, Art was down that route.
Oh, man. There are certain things sometimes you just don't want to know.
There are
Admiral
certain things
Pooks
you
is
just
on.
don't-
Kimmy's on.
You just don't want to keep doing, too.
Kimmy, what's Kimmy
They were
doing?
asking.
Is Kimmy mining? I think Kimmy's mining.
Barrett, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be picking on me too, so.
Oh, we
Hey,
do.
Hey,
we
in
do.
chat, global chat, Ferret, there was people were asking how many furries it would take to kill a Polaris.
Depends
That
on what
was
outfit
the
they're
other
wearing,
night.
to be honest with you.
How many furs will it
That
take to kill a
was-
Polaris?
That's true, TJ. I've not seen you in a French maid outfit.
It would only take one furry to kill a Polaris.
At this point, you are correct because I seem to be pretty good at getting things destroyed.
All right, folks. Y'all have a good one. I need to get the fuck out of this place. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go hang out with Mrs. B.
Dock report 2.
All right. Y'all have a good one. I hit the raid button. We're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna hit raid and stop the stream. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you guys Monday. We're probably gonna do Elite Dangerous tomorrow night. I have a station thing I need to finish doing the things for to do the things for the things. So y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.